Welcome back, everyone, to the 7th episode of Unravel. Now give us a moment while we're trying to get situated here. Today, we will be picking up, luckily everybody's here. Hopefully Vera's microphone and webcam will hold up so we can keep seeing her as is.
It will.
Let's hope, let's not say anything yet. Today, everyone, something that I didn't mention at the end of the last session, but we're going to do right now before the game begins. You guys have all reached level 4. Congratulations, you did a good job.
What's up?
Which does mean
Great!
you guys already knew this. It's not a surprise, so don't even act surprised.
My sheet isn't leveled up yet.
Oh, fuck you. It's not like I asked you to do that like 3 times.
Come on!
So yeah, I want everybody
You had one job.
to go ahead and roll a hit die for the level of the class they're taking. I'm pretty sure everybody stays in the same class. And then we'll figure out what we're doing. Everybody, after you adjusted your character sheet, I would like to have it, please.
No. I got that too.
Gotta be adjusting. Alright, so yeah, you can re-roll once. Because, you know, I'm nice like that. So, with that...
Oh, that's a little better.
George, what'd you get?
Yeah, I got a 6 with Constitution modifier.
So that means...
And that's a
for your-
+4.
Okay, so you rolled a 2 out of 8. Okay.
Yep.
Good job. That's like, it's more than 1. So
Well, there's more reason to stay in the back.
it could be worse.
Come
No.
on! Your AC
Not really,
is
actually. I'm letting you
high.
re-roll once, so... One second, I'm trying to get a pencil. So what does that bring your total HP to right now?
39.
39. Very well. Bree, what'd you get?
Hey, same.
I got a 5 plus 1 on my Constitution modifier, so that's 6 total, which I gain, and that brings my hit point maximum to 33.
Very well, 33.
Not that high, but I'll manage.
Angie, what'd you get?
I rolled a 6, which makes my hit
Oh, that's the highest
Points
you can
if-
roll.
39. Yes.
Also 39. Very well. Right, because you have a +4.
Yep.
Alright. Zero, what'd you get?
I also rolled a 6, so I also have 39 hit points.
Also 39.
Ooh.
Very well. And last but not least, Utsil, what'd you get?
Yeah, I keep my streak of rolling pretty poorly. I rolled a 6, which is on a d12 is not that great.
Well, it's half. Could be worse.
It
Could be
it's-
worse.
It could be worse. It's not good.
Could have equal health to the sorcerer.
Hey!
Yeah. No, I gained 6 health plus 3 Constitution modifier and plus 1 being a hill dwarf, so I'm at 51 right now.
51. Very well. So, from bottom to height, from the bottom to the top, we have Bree with 33. Then everybody else has
Oh my God.
39, and then Utsil has 51.
Yeah.
So Bree's at the bottom of the barrel, and the most squishy one of them all. Even
Yeah.
less than a sorcerer.
hmm
But very well.
Big F.
I would like for everybody to roll.
This is gonna
to
be
gi-
great.
I would like for everybody to send their character sheets to me, by the way.
Yeah.
As everybody
yeah.
added their feats and their new spells to their sheets, hopefully.
Yes, because I was forced to.
Did I?
Well, I didn't add any spells, but I can if you want.
No, you don't get to.
Oh yeah, wait.
By the way, what did you guys
You
end
made
up
a new one
choosing?
for me that I had.
George, you chose for the skilled feat, right?
Skill expert.
Skill expert. All right. And Bree, what did you end up doing for your ability score improvement?
I chose a feat, moderately armored, so I
Right.
hope to get up my AC to make sure that I can be a little at the front when I'm using my rapier.
Girl. Angie, what did you do again?
I upped my charisma to an 18, and I chose 2 spells.
Right, Zira, what did you do with your ASI?
Both my dex and wisdom are now a 12 instead of an 11.
Much better. And Utsil, what did you end up choosing?
I'm increasing my strength to 20.
Okay, so not the dual wielder feat.
No.
Very well.
I'll take that at level 8. I didn't
Yeah.
want to. I didn't want to have an extreme spike at level 9 suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just have a little spike right now and then at 9 again.
Very well.
Do know that my wisdom also is now 18.
Oh right, your wisdom becomes 18. So that for everybody who chose an ASI, if your spell save DC or passive perception changed, I'd like to know.
Mine changed to a 14.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so Angie's was a 13, but now it
became a
becomes
14.
14
Same.
for
Ace.
Mine is
George-
also a 14.
George
Yeah,
same?
we're all there.
Yeah.
All passive passive perception, buddy. 14.
Well,
See.
I need to check if I go from 10 to something above 10.
Yeah, if your
keep
passive
forgetting how
perception or your
passive
spell
works.
save DC changed, I want to know because that's what I put on my sheet here. Or your AC, but nobody bought new gear.
You put a point in wisdom, right? So then it changed.
Yes, I did. Well, then it probably
Yeah,
went
no,
from 11 to from 12, from 10 to 11.
Very well.
I can't talk.
Numbers are hard.
From 11, or from 10 to 11.
Numbers
They are.
and words are both hard.
Alright, so everybody else, nothing changed from that. Very well. Nobody's movement changed either, or languages, I assume.
Nope.
No, I just gained the skill.
No.
Yeah, I just gained some more proficiencies with armor. That's
Fair.
all for me.
I've done nothing to get more things than I have.
I mean, I can just cheat numbers in, so if you want
No.
to.
Not allowed. Alright,
Beat 50 for no reason.
but after everybody now leveled up to level 4, because we're picking up right after a long rest, you all begin now the next day as level 4 characters.
Good.
So, as a short recap of what happened, last session you guys fought through the final room in the Yuan-Ti temple, which turned out to be a rather tough fight. Many of you going down, some pants being made disgusting.
Soiled.
Before eventually you did make out with with quite a few new magical items, as well as some additional new gold, and of course the large disc of the artifact, the religious symbol they held in that temple, which you brought back to Elkian for him to sell to someone else, for which you were paid quite handsomely, I assume. Elkian was going to provide you all with or provide himself, with which you can travel as well. If you want to go with him to Illinois, he wants to go and get a cart and a horse, so he has an easier way of transport. But in the meantime, the following day, you guys were planning on following up on the orc trouble that Pomoria Outpost has had to deal with, and many of you have had to deal with on your way to the outpost. So, as the very next morning, you all wake up in your beds in the tavern. You eventually all make your way downstairs and reconvene at breakfast. Elkian this time not being present, as he is he's not expecting anything from you. What would you guys like to do?
Well, we decided to go fight the orcs in the camp, right?
Well, but
Yeah, we did.
I'd like to buy some potions first.
Yeah, but let's make ourselves ready before we go do that. So, we have a plan.
I mean, what do we know about this place?
Nothing much. Usually,
Faithful.
well, they told us approximately there were 6, right?
Like half a dozen.
Half a dozen. We fought these orcs before. 3 of them at least, so 6 shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, are all orcs the same? I don't think so.
I don't know. Does anyone have any orc knowledge? No orc
Nobody here has
knowledge?
extensive orc knowledge. Nobody learned the language or any additional information.
No.
For those who originate from Genova, you know that they often raid the southern border, which the southern border of Genova actually like connects with the wildlands, which is the area that many monstrous races inhabit. The two dwarfs, you would probably know that anybody who's currently traveling from Coppermund to Barbadoof to escape the overpopulation, they run into orcs whilst traveling through the wildlands, who seem to be particularly vicious against any dwarfs or elves. But aside from that, no specific information.
Well, at least they're a nuisance. Well, no, we know that for a fact.
Aye.
But, what wasn't the scout bringing us there?
I don't know. What are we given a map about it? No. We were given a location.
No,
You
no,
You
no.
just go ask.
No, no. We were supposed to ask the guy that has seen them there. He would bring us there.
No. Well, let's wake up first. You get your stuff. We'll
Yeah,
go there.
Don't want to go in there sleepy.
Before you leave the tavern, which also has the general shop, is there anything specific you wish to procure? Which, for those who do go ahead and look, let's see, they have some interesting additional new potions to sell. Aside from the healing potions and the mana potions, they have a potion of endurance and poison antidotes. Meaning a poison antidote you can buy, and if you're poisoned, you take it, you are no longer poisoned. And the potion of endurance gives you 1d8 plus 4 temporary hit points for 1 hour, and they do not stack. So you can only take one potion at a time,
Okay.
which could be interesting. The potion of endurance costs 5 gold, and the potion of the poison antidote costs 8 gold.
I'd like to buy 5 of those potions of endurance.
Alright.
Potions of antidote. We could have used that.
You want 5 potions of endurance?
Yes.
Very well. That is 25 gold.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. 25.
Okay.
Anybody else wish to procure anything?
Let's see.
Yeah, I would like to buy 2 normal healing potions.
The regular healing potion is the lesser.
Normal, the regular.
Okay, so that's 100 gold.
Maybe one healing potion for me.
Also a regular one?
Yes.
Very well, that's 50 gold. Right, anybody else, anything?
I'd like 2 normal healing potions, please.
Alright, so that's an additional 100 gold for you, Bree.
Yes. Noted.
Okay.
So how we're all feeling today? And everyone had a good sleep?
A little different, you know.
I feel more rested than normally.
Oh, that's
No,
cool.
not that.
How do you mean different than
I don't know. Something, you know, about the air. I think it's the air. You stink.
What do you mean? Oh,
Whoa.
okay.
To differ, George.
Look, I'm saying we should open a window next time before we go to sleep. I know it was an exhausting day. But
Well, says the one that was was drying their solid pants in my room.
well, at least I was awake to soil my pants.
What are you implying?
You know what I'm implying, short beard.
Did you just call me short beard?
I guess I... Look,
I'm confused. Is that some kind of insult?
well, you know...
Of
It
course I
sort of is, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's a dwarven thing, you wouldn't get it.
Exactly.
I mean, Zara is really interested in other races, right?
We're very interested.
Yeah, but to
So,
explain the intricacies of dwarven insults in the morning, well, especially when I've just been insulted, like George.
I'm not a morning person.
Utsil.
Hmm?
I might. Can I speak to you in privately? Private?
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I walk away with you then.
Utsil. If you want me to cut George's beard off, just give me the word and I'll do it.
Oh no, no. You don't have to do that.
Just so you know, I'm willing to do this for you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not a petty person.
Okay.
He's just a little grumpy in the
then-
morning. Right, George?
What?
You're just a little grump in the morning.
A little is an understatement.
Exactly. That's what I mean. I've dealt with it for a while. I know what I'm dealing with.
Okay. I trust your judgment.
And don't worry. I say this next part out loud so George hears it as well. If I want to cut off his beard, I would have done it a while ago.
Oh, you're not be talking about me beard.
Oh, we were.
Guys,
cut my
come on,
beard.
don't fight.
If you cut my beard, you will not be seeing the day after tomorrow.
Why are you so proud of your beard?
Well, I've been growing it for my entire life. It's a little short,
What,
but
what
it's getting there.
makes it so special?
Well, you know, with age comes a longer beard. And with
So,
age comes
Utsel
wisdom.
is just younger than you, or is it...
No,
do them...
I just cut it off.
I don't
because
think he is.
it's annoying to have to deal with a long beard in hot climates.
Okay.
I
But
don't
is
see
it
how
your
is.
also to show your pride or something? Or
Of course it is, I have to
It's an ego thing.
represent myself a little bit.
I just stated that doubtly because I think Utsul is also really proud of himself, but he doesn't have a beard to show.
Well,
Yeah, so he confuses a lot of other dwarves.
I choose practicality over ego.
There's nothing to do with... Well, maybe it's a bit to do with ego.
It's all to do with ego.
I think it's healthy to have a bit of ego, you know?
I'm not saying it isn't.
Well, you're not
And if-
really showing it.
I don't need to show it. If you are confident in yourself, you just exude it. You don't need to show anyone.
Well,
But it's fine if you do.
And otherwise, it's always a good inspiration for a new song. About one who thinks himself to be the one who can create and resolve everything. Or
what?
something like that.
What?
I'm kind of like a poet. Did I say that?
I mean, I figured
Oh.
with your instrument.
Yeah, I'm not good with words. I don't. It's not
No,
my
me
thing.
neither.
No,
Oh, leave that to me. I am
that's
good with
something me
words.
and Utsil are. You know.
I'm good with my fists, but that's it. Oh
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
and surviving. By the way,
Anyway,
And George is good with his anvil and hammer.
oh, he claims
I
he is.
am. Oh, shut
And
up.
hiding in
At least
corners.
that's what he says.
Well,
A bit of appreciation be nice.
Well, I do
Save
not,
your goddamn lives.
I've not really seen much of your work, so I cannot judge.
I'm wearing it all the time.
Yes,
Right
but it
now?
doesn't really get.
That's why he
How do
cleans
you
it all
say
the
this? It doesn't really get damaged as much.
Oh, it doesn't get damaged that much. You tell that to me, grumpily fixing my armor every other day.
That's actually true.
You know what you should? I don't get hit that much. And you know why? Because of that armor.
No, because I get hit that much.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, me
You
as
can
well.
take it.
Thank you for
it's-
saving, by the way.
I know.
It's Utsil who gets hit a lot.
Why do you think my arm? Why do you think my clothes look like this? It's the swords and the stabs.
Oh, I just thought you cannot pay new clothes.
Oh no, I can. I don't see a need for it. I can fix them
just-
myself.
You should be able to now, though. We
Yeah.
made a lot of money.
Speaking
I mean,
of
I
things
did-
that show pride, you should wear some better clothes, Utsu. Come on.
What do you mean? These work fine.
Utsil! While we're in the city, can I take you shopping?
Please do.
Please don't.
Yes, we'll go shopping to make sure you look fine when we go somewhere fancy.
I
Because
don't-
we
I don't
can't
wanna
go to
go
the
somewhere
fancy looking
fancy.
like this.
The places I
love
want
to
to
see
go,
Make all the girls
all the
go.
ruins.
"Woo!"
The places I want to
Is
go.
that
you
the
don't
only
need to be
place you want to
fancy.
see, Utsil?
Yeah.
I mean, I cannot believe that's the only thing you want to see in the world. Or am I
Well,
just wrong?
I wanna see what old civilizations look like.
Utsu, just
Most of
because
the
you
time
go
you
to a
will.
ruin, you don't have to look like one.
Well, it's
So,
much more
take me with
practical
you.
to.
Anyway, I also want to see old civilizations.
Exactly.
I'd love to too.
And you don't need to be dressed fancy when you're fighting, well, snake people like we saw.
But
That's
you need
true,
to be
but if
dressed
you are
fancy
invited at the court to eat with or to be in company of a lord or a lady, you have to be fancy.
Why would I want to
And
go there?
also,
Oh, come on, Utsu.
and also, you need to dress
Because
fancy
we
when
can
you
go
want to
there.
Borderland.
I mean, if they invite me, I'm just gonna go like this. I don't see the point.
No, you are not.
I am.
We're taking you shopping then.
You're not gonna force me into some weird clothes.
They're not weird.
You're
Come
gonna
on,
like it. I promise you, you're gonna like it.
No, I don't.
Well, you do not have to wear them all the time because it would be a shame if they got, how do you say it, ripped
Dirty.
from the swords and the stabbing, what you were talking about. But
Mhm.
it would be nice if you had some, for if we ever went to someone important. We don't want to damage our reputation.
If they think they're important, the reputation would. But I don't see the point.
Reputation is very important for people like me. So it may
I'd
be
like
a
to
little.
think that reputation
point.
precedes itself, and you don't need to be
It
dressed
does not.
fancy.
It is very important to dress very nicely if you have a good reputation. Because if you do not
And
dress
also-
nicely, then
I think it's
Is
more
that
important.
it,
Well, go ahead. Never mind.
Angie,
you
is
should
that
at
why
least
you
have
dress
one
like you are a
point.
queen?
I do not dress like I'm a queen.
I wouldn't say that
She
much.
looks like a queen to me.
Yeah, she is
Well,
beautiful, right?
But these are my outdoor clothes.
Can I see your indoor clothes maybe one day?
Maybe one day, but I do not have them here.
So you're
They
telling
are
me-
Zera,
at
you're a
home.
slime ball. Do you know that?
No.
She is very kind. You're
I
just
just-
a little grumpy
Oh.
right now.
I just
have an
know how
idea.
to talk to people, unlike
Let's put
others.
Sarah in a little tutu, little skirt. That would be so adorable.
That would
Oh.
be a very good idea.
Yeah,
I
At least
have a
only if she
question.
wants to.
I
I
have a
really like
question.
that idea of me having a beautiful pink lace dress for her.
Look,
It would be perfect.
What
With
do
lots
you
of
What do
ribbons.
you want to ask, Sira?
What is a tutu?
A tutu
Oh,
is
it's
like
like
a
a
skirt
little
that's
dress.
up.
yeah,
You would
little
love it. You can go bounce around and it will
Bounce with
They
you.
have them
then-
in my
bounce
size.
with you. Yeah.
We can pay someone to make one.
I
I'd
would
like to
love
see
one.
Utsulin one.
No. Just no.
Only if he
No.
wants to.
I thought you didn't
It
care
are not
about your
really
clothes and your
gentlemen's clothes,
dignity.
but
I mean, I
it are
don't.
not really gentlemen's clothes. But if he wants to, no one should be
Oh, they will look at him. And judge
probably.
him.
But they shouldn't.
Well, maybe as a color. It could be like a like he's the people of the court.
Anyway, I don't see the point in wearing fancy clothes because I'm gonna rip them up anyway.
Well, you're not gonna rip
Well,
up any...
you're not wearing them to the fight. You're just
No,
leave
I
them
don't-
with your other stuff.
I'm not wearing them to the fights, but
Yes.
if I'm taking them, I'm gonna use them to repair my other clothes.
Well, no, you shouldn't.
That's so
You
inefficient.
should be, yeah, you should be cautiously with all the clothing you're wearing. I also do wear another coat when I'm performing, so people will know it's Brianna up there. And it's also a really nice coat because I love to perform in that, and I'm not wearing it while I'm on the field with you, or in the jungle in this case.
If you're taking it with you, then it needs to have a purpose because otherwise you're taking empty weight, and that just won't do.
It does have a purpose.
It has a purpose.
But
Well,
not
it-
at that right moment. It does not have a
Aesthetically,
purpose for that.
It's no use to me.
Look,
It's
this
not.
man
It's
will
not
never
just
understand
practical. It's not just practical. It's also aesthetic. So
it.
it's
Yeah,
very
well, he doesn't
beautiful.
know what that means.
How is it practical?
But still,
Really thinking about the beard thing right now. Just
Oh, shut up.
do you well.
you don't want to look very pretty for people who you think are pretty. Don't you want to look pretty for them?
Not really. I don't know.
You-
Well,
Do you think other people are pretty?
I mean, yeah.
You
But-
think Angie is pretty?
I suppose, yeah.
And do you think George is pretty too?
I see
Yeah.
you looking at me.
What? No. Anyway,
Let's find some
ugly is better
orcs.
I think everyone would be comfortable with that, and yes, let's go do that.
Oh yeah, we're fighting. Why did I say isn't? Why was I so? You know, you do something heroic once and then you think you're a hero.
Well,
Do not.
you kind of cancel it out by pissing your pants.
Oh no, he did that before he was being
We're still at that.
It's
I
fine.
should have just left some of you unconscious. If it really is. It's
Ah. This
I don't-
is.
Anyway, I don't think
You
today
should
is
be
gonna
careful with your words. These can be hurting, you know?
What do you mean?
Okay, let's go.
All of
Let's
you
kill the
gather
orcs.
up your final things. Utsil rips up his clothes and, patches a hole. He doesn't have that many things with him, but, he does.
I have two sets, similar
Exactly.
looking clothes.
You all walk out of the green coin, eventually making your way over to the small tower not too far away where the Pomoria guard is set up. There outside you see currently Artis together with his Lieutenant Kiala bent over a table looking at a map that they were both looking at, kind of like drawing out a couple things. You approach. The moment you come closer, Artis notices you and he goes, "Wow, good day. I see you're all ready. You haven't bailed yet. That's good. So,
Yeah, no. Said we were gonna help, or probably.
he kind of points over at a couple of bags that are currently standing on top of the table. He goes, "What we've been able to scramble together, which will be yours if you complete this, is not much, but should suffice for the work we're asking you to do. Let's see. It would be a total of 731 gold, 253 silver, and 132 copper pieces, but that's kind of all we could just crunch together. Additional to that, you will not be going alone. Kiala here will be taking you and leading you there, and if need be, fight, if you would prefer. What we wish to do is either kill all of them, or figure out what they were doing here. We're afraid that whatever they're planning here is probably not a lone incident. Any information you can find within that camp about their whereabouts and what they're doing would also be appreciated, but is not necessary, as long as they're all taken care of."
Sounds fun. Sounds fun to me.
Kiala kind of gets up, circles a lost thingy on the map before giving it to Artis. She goes, "So, if you all are ready, I will be taking the lead. Yes?"
Yes, that's okay.
Kiala heads out of the western gate, eventually, walking bits into the forest. What, except for the fact that Kiala is in front, what is you guys' marching order?
I will go after. Sure.
Okay.
I'll go after her.
I think I'll be at the back right now.
Very well. In that case,
Whose shoulders am I sitting on?
Pick one.
I mean, who do you want to sit on?
You can choose.
I know, but I'm like, are there willing candidates?
I mean,
Yes, we are. All are, I think.
All are.
Yeah.
You can pick a carriage.
I want you.
I will pick Bree then.
very well.
That's nice.
In
Yeah,
that
because
case,
I want to talk about cute dresses.
of course. In that case, let me fold out the map real quick. What the? How did this? Ah, there you go. I was so confused about how this map worked for a second. No, what? I found it. There we go.
Why are you setting up a comment, Matthew?
Don't worry about it.
I don't get it. How would
Very
you
simple.
do that?
And not at Mercer. I can't make 20,000
Gonna
of them before
fight
the game
orcs.
starts. We're not sponsored by Dwarven Fort.
Bad.
Would be cool if we were.
That would be cool. But we're not. So, we have Kiala in front. After that, we have Angie, Bree, Zura on Bree's shoulders, then George, and then having Utsil bring up the back. The rear.
George is on Utsil's shoulder.
I mean, with 20 strength, you should be able to handle that now.
I should, but I'm not gonna do that.
Alright, I would like
George
for...
is like trying to get on his shoulders.
What are you doing, George?
I would like
What are
for
you
one of
doing,
you
George?
to roll a d10.
Who's doing
Who's-
that?
I don't know
gonna
who's doing
be?
it, but somebody.
The one who is fastest, then that's me. 6.
Okay. Ah, there we go. Alright. 6, you say. Alright. I would like for you to roll a d6.
That's a 5.
5. Very well. As you guys are traveling there for a moment, Kiala kind of looks back at everybody and goes, I hope none of you have much trouble climbing.
No,
What?
it's fine.
And she points over to now as you step kind of out to a clearing. There's a bit of a cliff wall that goes up in about an 80-degree angle. That is just covered with vines. And she goes, we will have to scale that.
There's not a stairway
Oh.
anywhere.
I'm
How-
afraid
how?
not.
Still in the jungle.
Well, normally we do it in this way. And she kind of rips one of the vines from the wall. And it's just like a loose rope that kind of goes up and over the edge. You grab one of these. And then you attempt to climb. And if you slip, hold on for dear life.
How
That's
high
very
is-
dangerous.
As she herself begins to climb.
Okay.
How high is the cliff?
The cliff is about 40 feet high.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So it's not. It's not Well, okay. For the record, 40 feet is still. That's still 12 meters, which is like 2 houses. Just saying.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's high.
okay. But it's not enormous high or something.
It's it's not like 1,000 feet or whatever.
No, exactly.
Still, you
I'll-
do
I
not
will
want to
go
fall
af-
down that though.
I will go after.
Yeah, very well.
Me too. But can I climb normally with Zero on my back, or should Zero climb herself?
You can certainly try, but having a toddler on your back while climbing is rather difficult.
Hard.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
So,
so-
what would we use? Athletics or acrobatics?
This is probably more of a strength thing.
I don't like that.
Oh no.
But Kiala
I'm
goes
not that
first,
strong.
then Bree. Who goes after Bree?
Mm-hmm. Well,
I-
Utsil was first, actually.
Oh, Utsil
I
was
was
first.
first.
Very well.
I will go after Bree though.
Ladies first.
Very well. Then we have.
Oh, shut up.
Well, thank you.
So we're climbing with Kiala on top, then Utsil, then Bree, then Angie, then Zira, then George. Very well. I would like for all of you
Guidance.
to roll
12.
for an athletics check, including.
Oh,
Kiala.
I'm sorry. I already did.
That's
I
fine.
thought everyone was rolling. Oops.
You're just awkwardly sort of standing there for a minute.
Ready to go.
So Kiala has a 16, which means she is climbing up that wall just fine, having no issues. Utsil, what did you get?
A 9.
A 9. Very well.
Ooh.
After that, Bree, what did you get?
An 8.
An 8. Angie, what did you get?
17.
17. Zira, what did you get?
Also 17.
Very well. George, what did you get?
You're better at climbing than me.
Natural 20 with a 24.
Alright, 24. So George is going up that thing, no problem.
Oh,
NG
wait.
Zira having no problem either.
You used, what was it? Bless on yourself?
Yeah,
Guidance.
Guidance.
That's why I waited a minute.
Took a hot second. Utsil, I would like for you to make a dexterity saving throw. As Utsil slowly begins to slip against the slick vines that cover the entirety of the of this wall, Utsil kind of slips and tries to catch on back to the on the rope itself, or on the vine.
14.
14? Very well. By the way, you have danger sense, so you get advantage on dexterity saving throws if you can see shit.
Oh yeah. 18.
18, very well. With that, you feel yourself slipping, but you manage to grab on tight to the rope before pulling yourself back up, and you're putting your feet against the wall. Bree, you see Utsil coming down, and you trying to make room so he doesn't slip against you, makes you kind of have a difficult time. You almost get let loose of the rope to try and step back, but then you realize you're almost vertical. I would like for you to roll dexterity saving throw as well, please.
Okay. It's a 19.
19, very well. You see Utsu kind of retaking his retaking the rope and riding himself. You yourself catch yourself without too much problem. All of you, without falling down, make your way to the top of the vines. You look down. That's kind of high. You're happy that you didn't fall there, but you all made it.
That's great.
Kiala standing on top, kind of good, helps everybody getting up, and goes, "Is everybody doing all right? Nobody. I heard some commotion in the back."
Easy peasy.
More
I'm
slippery than
fine.
I-
It was fine.
Yeah. It's a little hard to climb.
Very well. I promise the
I
way
mean,
back
I mean,
is
itself is not that
much
hard.
simpler. Just a little bit more ways to go. I would like for somebody who's not Angie to roll a final D10.
5.
5, very well.
And even steeper.
You continue your travels without any trouble. You don't speed up, you don't slow down, but there seems to be no issue traversing the jungle so far. At one point, Kiala kind of holds up a hand, making everybody halt. She turns around and goes, "About 500 feet up ahead is the camp. Is there any way you would wish to approach this specifically? This is mostly up to you. I just kind of brought you here. Do you wish me to fight along? I can certainly do that, although I'm not taking part of the...
No, you
Okay.
don't have to. We have this under control.
What's your
Very well.
fighting style, though?
She kind of points at a short bow she got slung over her shoulder. I normally use that unless anything gets too close.
I mean,
Can
if you
stand in
want
the
to-
back.
Maybe we can use her for at least at the beginning.
What do you mean with use her?
As
Use
in
her
use
specialty,
of
eh?
her abilities.
Yes, use of her speciality.
You stand in
to-
the back and shoot
of
them,
archery.
and if things go south, you run away.
Okay, I'm just checking. You set it a little. You know, like.
Okay.
I don't know what you were thinking, George, but you need to
Like
get your
use it
mind
as
up-
bait.
up.
Of course not. If anyone's gonna be bait, it's me.
Well, I'm glad we agree.
them.
Why would
So-
this be you?
It does look quite
I mean, it would
colorful.
certainly not be Josh because he would already pooped his pants.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
I'm not
then
pooping
we're
my
gonna
pants,
keep doing
at
this, are we not?
Well, as long
Well,
as you keep
it's-
shitting your pants,
I
Bill.
didn't shit my pants.
You did
Change
multiple
the
Yeah,
times.
story.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Finding a
in your
new
pants,
nickname
at
for
least.
us. Poopy Pants George.
can we focus on the orcs ahead of us?
I'll
Kiala-
remember all of this,
Yes.
I'll tell you that much.
Maybe we should be quiet for this, because we want to surprise them and not give away our location.
Quiet, Schmiet. Let's just go in and fight them.
Yeah.
Kiala
Probably.
kind of steps back for a moment at hearing the mention of shitting her pants, and she goes, "I will be in the back of the group, and however you wish to approach this, I will contribute in the way I can."
That's
so
fine.
now that
Thank
you
so
that you
much.
are, if you are going to have an ally joining combat, I made a new text channel in the Discord in which I will post stat blocks of allies. This one specifically being
Not
Kiala.
enemies?
No, this is allies. So
Sad.
if
Aw.
one of you wishes to play Kiala in combat, there's her character sheet. Who's going to be doing that? Like
Who
you're going to roll.
volunteers?
You're going to roll for
I
them
can
and
if
keep
I want.
keep track of their HP. Very well. Bree, if you take
Suzanne. Bree it
Yes.
is.
if you take care
Sky,
of
yeah?
that,
Sky. Sorry.
do keep in mind, much lower level than you. Just
Yes,
doesn't have the same
lower?
HP. Yeah.
How?
She
She's
Is it
level one,
or
or?
something?
she technically she would be classified at level 3 because she has 3 hit die.
Yeah, she's
Oh
chilling.
yeah, okay.
She got
Um,
16 hit points, is what I'm saying. Just like it's not the same in
How
certain
many?
things that she 16.
Ooh,
But very well.
that is very bad.
So
How do you guys
let's
wish
keep
to
her at
approach
distance
this?
then.
Quietly. Very stealthily. At least
Yes.
I am.
Sneaky.
Yeah, right.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in
No!
there.
He's gonna be the distraction.
Then we split up.
Well,
That's
you
fine,
are going to
because
be
you can
the-
loud,
Angie,
and we will be quiet.
Kiana, follow me. Follow me.
Oh, yeah, then
We're
we
gonna
can
go
do that.
Sneaky,
Come on,
and
George.
George will distract them.
George and
Sure.
Utsel will probably distract them, and then we will
We will ambush
surprise
them.
them.
We'll be
Yes, it
manhandled
is-
for a little. We're used
Follow
to
me.
it.
Follow me.
We split the group apparently. Great.
Okay, so how is the
Of
party
course.
being
Split is a
split?
big word.
Split is a very big word.
How you
We
guys
just
splitting
go
the party?
in.
No, it's not.
versus
It's
boys.
S P L. It's only 5 letters. It's not so big.
Alright.
Alright.
So how are you guys splitting up?
Well, me and
George
George
and
will
Utso?
go in first. And they
Alright.
will.
They're gonna
the
make
rest-
noise.
The
We are
rest will
not.
just
All the
follow
girls
the-
will
follow
will,
later.
will sneak around and ambush.
They will wait while the real heroes do the job.
Uh-huh. Yeah, of
Of course.
course. They're gonna sing
You can
the
just start a band with the two of you.
Sneak out and ambush.
Just drop the anvil.
Okay. For those who are stealthing, oh shit. For those who are stealthing, I wish for you to roll a stealth check, please.
Yes, of course.
By the way, Sky, Kiala is this elven miniature. Yeah?
Wait, show her again.
The
Oh,
one with
yeah.
the one with the
Okay.
cape.
Yep.
So just so you can
Drow.
distinguish her. She's not a drow. I just don't have that many elves.
Okay, she has a +2 for her dex. Oh, +6 for her stealth. That's okay. I'm first
Sure,
rolling
all
for
of you.
Kiala.
Because I rolled terrible.
That is not
And
good.
then I will roll for myself. I have a +2. I have an 18 and Kiala has a 16.
It's pretty decent.
I have a 17.
And I have a 9.
17, 9, 16, and 18.
That's more like it.
It's more like
You can join the
Natural
other group
20.
if you'd like.
One moment, I'm just putting down some things. I'll also be... Uh-oh. Hello?
Oh, Hi.
Uh-oh.
My audio got messed up a little bit. One sec. There you go. Much better.
Oh,
Let me just draw a few things out here.
okay.
As I said, I can't really draw up the battle maps too simply. There you go.
Nope.
So, there's a tent. There is a tent. I mean, I have a couple of bedrolls which will be representing the tents that do take up space within the camp. Do-do-do. Alright. So, with those stealth rolls, those who wish to go stealthily do approach the camp without being noticed. And
Noise.
George will cast Shield of Fate on himself as they start walking in.
very well.
You ready for this, George?
From the edge of the camp, those who are sneaking and getting closer,
Oh, yeah.
you guys can see a total of 5 orcs. Including 5 normal orcs. Aside from those, there seems to be one priest, a female priest, as well as a chieftain, which at one point comes walking out of one of the larger tents. Bree. The moment the chieftain comes walking out of the tent, in his gear, he also seems to be carrying a shield. And I would like for you to make a perception check, specifically you.
Okay. It's a 23.
Very well. In that case, Bree, you notice that the shield has been recently painted. But under the new layer of paint, there seems to be an older logo. Painted under the black horn that currently covers it, seems to be a logo of an orc clan that you have seen before many years ago, whenever Lavender Hill was attacked.
Yeah. Okay.
That is something you notice. Aside from that, with the 23, you also see among those 5 orcs, seems to be a half-orc. It's not the same half-orc as you had approached, as you and Angie had encountered on the road before. But this one seems to be dressed in a rather specific description of clothing of the person you and Angie were following. Though the fact that they are half orc, and the skin tone and hair color they have, does not seem to match up with the description at all. Although the clothing does specifically match up perfectly.
Okay. I direct something at Angie and make sure she can also see what I'm seeing, and whisper to her very softly, "Let's keep him alive."
I'm gonna go for the half orc first. Bang.
I don't
Alright.
know why I feel an urge to kill this fucker.
So, because you
He's
guys,
not like the others. Kill him.
George and Utul, you're not going to get to choose exactly where you're going to be approaching from, because you're coming from one side, so you have very limited choice. The
That's
rest
fine.
of you, on the other hand, do have a lot of choice. So I will be showing you guys the battle map, so you guys can choose where you wish to hide yourselves
Yes, we're waiting for that.
before the encounter starts. Yes, sorry. One sec. I have to replug my.
Good
Don't
luck.
be that hard
Just
on him.
We'll be
Sorry.
beating you up today.
There we go, much better. Alright. Combat large. Let's show this entire battle map. It's a rather
sorry.
It's a rather big battle map compared to many of the other ones we've done so far. So let's put the camera over there. Let me see if I can show you guys
Ah, yes.
the whole thing.
Artifacting.
Let's see. This is not what I was hoping for. Okay, one sec. Let me. Hello.
Alright.
What a camera
Hello.
angle.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
yes.
it.
That's an camera.
Wow, yeah.
I
I love
dropped
this.
the webcam, okay?
Cola.
You can see.
Let's go. Go.
We're
Nice.
not sponsored. Get it out of the screen.
Don't worry, it's a knockoff. It's a knockoff.
Is it Pepsi or is it Coca-Cola?
It's a knockoff. It is actually
It's
Pepsi.
it's none of them.
Anyway,
Come
Or
on.
is it
River.
another
It's
brand?
River Cola.
River Cola.
Come on, don't
Or
do-
something else in Denmark.
No, it's
They
Pepsi.
probably they have all these in
Oh
Denmark.
god.
They have Aldi and Lidl, so.
Yeah, I want to say it's,
Come
it's
on,
a
do the
German
thing.
They
brand.
have both Freeway and River.
There we go. That's
And
most
we
of
have
the camp.
video.
No, just
Yes.
wait until the artifacting clears up.
Aye. Is this good? Can
It's
you
only
guys see?
really pixelated.
Yeah,
It's getting
Yes.
there. It's building up.
Yeah, let's
That,
see if I
no,
can.
no, yeah, that's
Ah,
because
that does
because
not
of the
now.
movement.
It's now worse again.
Sorry.
It's again very bad.
needs
Yes,
to-
I
it
can
just
see
needs
We
to
can
something.
settle down.
see.
Yeah?
Sort
It just needs to settle down.
The
Yes.
Utsil and George,
something.
you guys are going to be
Like the
approaching
pixels.
from this side. Is there any specific side you would wish to come from? You guys have to can choose like this line here.
Where's the main ish gate thing? Where can I just
On the campus here, you have two regular
wait, no,
orcs.
those-
Yeah.
I will be where George is standing right now.
Okay.
That's where I am.
And you want to be there as well? Well,
Well, I'll be a little, like 5 feet behind him ish, you know, but next to him.
there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna walk
Like-
straight up.
just slower
With more of
walking as Utsel's walking faster. You go. So
All right. So for you guys,
Oh,
so
my
you guys
laces.
know, you have regular orc, regular orc, regular orc, regular orc. Then you have the half orc back here,
Mhm.
the priest over here, and the chieftain is that big one.
Can
Okay.
before we start, can I at the moment we're
Well, the two of you are not approaching stealthily, so you don't have anything ahead of combat. Sadly.
no
well, I did
Unless you
cast
wish to-
Shield
yeah.
of Fate.
Shield of Faith
yeah,
is
I
a 10
wanted to
minute
say I
long
wanted to
spell, so-
rage before I go into combat. Like rage and then run in.
Because that only lasts a minute is a little too specific, so that's going to have to be once initiative is rolled.
Yeah, no, that's fine then.
Well, it doesn't
Because
last
you
a
guys are
minute.
not approaching stealthily, but Shield of Faith can be cast 10 minutes before, so.
Yeah, no, okay.
Who has Shield of Faith?
George.
George.
Okay.
What a question.
I was just.
Even
You
needed to
you
ask.
cast it on me once and then never cast it on me ever again.
It didn't work.
I was thinking
do you mean it didn't
maybe
work?
it's
Still
not
low.
someone else. I was just making sure, okay? Okay. So, the other ones. Where do you guys want to be? Let me actually check if I can.
Mm,
Sorry.
All the
one sec.
artifacting was just cleared up.
See if this can be better a little bit.
Everything is pixel.
yeah.
I can count
Hopefully
the
it will-
pixels.
I was just saying I can count them.
Yeah,
They'll
that-
get
Okay,
there.
Just give me a
Oh,
moment. I'm
oh
trying to
God.
Well,
trying to give
No.
you guys the
It-
best view, but I can't find it.
It just needs a moment. I mean, it was a fine view.
To adjust.
it was a fine, exquisite
That was
view.
fine?
we
Was
had.
It was an exquisite view.
We're going back to that then.
Very well.
Welcome to the
Oh,
Dungeon
chap.
Master ride, where the cam is put everywhere.
Well, only we see this though.
I like to get the full view.
Don't they see this on live stream?
Not this
Nope.
cam.
No,
Not that webcam.
they have
Theirs
a cam,
actually
battle
works.
cam.
They just hear us that we're walking up front and we're doing our stuff, but they can't see how we're looking.
I think I can see.
Yeah, they can different. They have a different cam.
Yeah,
They have
there's two different
good
cams.
cam.
The
Okay.
one that's steady.
see if I can move it a little bit here to the side.
That
Ooh.
might be better, yeah. If it clears up.
Alright, now you can see the entire battlefield. Okay, so this is a lot of f***ing work. Girls, where do you want to be? Let's start with
not
Bree and
there.
Kiala.
Behind the trees somewhere on the right side for
yeah,
you.
there's
On the
there's
other
trees
side.
over here, and there's the
On the other
trees over
side.
here. You guys can go on either side. You can even go behind here if you wish. So,
The blue bed on our side.
yes.
That tree.
You want to be behind that tree, so over here.
Yep.
Okay, very well.
I want to be close to her because I just whispered something to her.
Very well.
But on
where do
her
you wanna be?
right.
On her right.
On
Very
her
well.
right. Yeah. And I'm a bit smaller, so
Yeah.
I won't be that noticeable.
Where do you want to have Kiala?
I
can
want
be
to
on
have
either
Kiala
side.
1 tree ahead.
This one?
1 tree. No, the other
This
one. That one, yeah.
So she's behind that.
Hard to
tree,
give
very well.
directions like this.
That's fine. And then Zero, where do you want to be?
I'm next to Kiala.
Also behind this tree?
Yep.
Very well. So I would like for everybody who hasn't done that. We'll wait till everybody's back, but I'm going to need everybody to roll for initiative. So everybody's
I will
here.
roll for Kiala for initiative ahead.
Alright, very well.
Because then I won't have to do that combining with my own initiative.
I kept
Hers
it
is
going
pretty
though.
low.
Oh,
We're rolling
Great.
for initiative.
Yep, everybody please roll for
Yep.
initiative.
Jesus.
All right.
Mine is pretty good. But
I'm
Kiala
happy
sucks.
with mine. Everything above 10 is good.
uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So just 2 are decent.
Whoa. That's
Oh, great.
And then we have.
We're just waiting on the DM.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I forgive you.
It's him again.
I'm quite comfortable. Comfortable.
Come
Comfortable. I'm quite comfortable.
that's great.
I've got moving my mouth. Comfortable.
You're ever so
Jesus.
comfortable that you forget to move your mouth. when you're
Yeah.
speaking.
I'm so relaxed.
You're just too chill. So like
I'm comfortable.
It happened.
it happens.
It happens all the time.
It do be like that.
Happens to the best of us.
Okay. Okay.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Okay. And the final one. Did everybody get a decent initiative or nah?
Nope.
What do you think?
Nope.
I got one.
It's us.
I'm
Kiala
happy with
not.
mine.
I don't. I've maybe rolled one initiative that I was happy with.
Ouch. Okay.
The rest
It's
pretty
kind
much
of my
suck.
thing to
And
roll
this is
the
this
worst initiatives.
Rolls rooms just hate me. Like the roll 20 room also just doesn't like me.
It does.
I can't
Some-
wait to be at the
sometimes-
table and roll with our own dice. That would be.
I have
Roll
so
and then
many
still roll
dice.
bad.
End of the
Yeah,
year, guys.
that
End of
is
the year.
that is still roll crappy.
I have like 4 sets of dice I've never played with, and they were as expensive as hell.
Wait,
Then
why
you
do you
can
have so many
finally use
dice?
Make your own die.
What?
Didn't you make
Remember
your
yeah.
own
how
die?
you have special.
I did that
die?
too, but then I have 5 sets I haven't played with.
Nice.
But
Still,
also,
I ju-
I just
I'll
really
leave
want.
that
special
die.
Locket die.
I just really
No
want my.
Locket anymore.
I just really
Yeah.
want to use my my lucky D20 which most of the time rolls pretty decent.
You're weighted down.
It's not weighted. It just has a bubble and the
It's
right.
not weighted.
place.
I just don't know it.
Oh well, no.
I still
just
have,
rolled a
have
natural
like
one with it,
dice
so-
with I still have like dice with the wiggly eyes in
Googly
them.
eyes.
Googly eyes, yeah.
Alright,
They
sorry.
failed.
Let me
Yes,
check.
we're on.
Final
okay.
one. I have to roll for initiative as well, so. Alright. 25 to 20.
Yeah. No.
Oh wow.
Alright.
I
20,
would go faster if I was you.
20 to 15.
16.
Okay, one second. I have a bunch of them that go before you then.
Yeah, I
Oh.
see.
Wow.
Oh
We have
boy.
2 other who can go before I go.
Well, thing is, you guys are sneaking up on them, so the group that was hidden gets a surprise round.
Boom, bitch.
If they attack immediately. that is.
Yes, we do. Because we're
Ah.
not stupid.
Well, they're kicking it off.
I mean,
if you guys wish to
mean-
kick off the combat, you can. So that's what I'm saying. Or if you want
I
them
mean,
to
that-
attack first, then you'd lose the surprise round.
I mean, I figured that we alert them, which kicks off combat, and then they come in. I thought that was the plan.
But we want surprise round.
Yeah,
Because that would be very
it's
nice.
Up to you.
But
But
then there's no
yeah.
then there's no
Before game-
downside to not being stealthy.
Well, if you're not stealthy, you don't get the surprise round.
Boom.
I mean,
It's
I
up to you.
guess that's not really a downside.
All right, 15 to 10.
Yes.
14.
14, very well. 14. 4.
This is bad, guys.
Yep.
I always roll better initiative.
10 to 5.
8.
5.
Utsil, what's your dexterity?
14.
Okay.
So plus 2.
Yeah. Utsil with 8. Alright. Zira, you had 5?
No.
No.
Angie, you had 5.
I did.
Alright,
Yeah.
sorry.
Zero has 4.
Angie with
Yeah,
5.
you got a
Yeah,
5 for
four.
that 5.
And Zira with 4. Very well. So, yeah.
Yala has also rolled a 4.
Oh, Kiala also rolled a 4. But Kiala's dexterity is, I think, higher than Zira's 12, right?
Yes, it
She has a-
is.
She has a 14
Yep.
on dexterity.
Wait, Zira, your dexterity is 12 now, right?
Yep.
Does that mean your AC increases by 1?
Oh yeah. I
Right.
forgot that too. Why do I keep forgetting stuff?
No, just so
So
you know.
you're.
Keep
What are you
forgetting
doing,
everything.
George? Are you a bit tired?
Alright, that's a long
I have
initiative list.
AC of 13 now.
Great.
You can't even rub my eye.
So, there's you guys can do two things. Either the ones that are currently hidden can be hidden at the beginning of combat, aka you get advantage on your attack rolls, and if you make range attacks. Which means that these two will be getting most of the attention first, and the orcs will probably attack them. Or you guys take a surprise round, and then combat starts, which means that they might also attack you first.
That's
The-
why I thought
Yeah.
why I thought we were kicking off combat, because we wanted the attention to go to us.
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
what
no,
that's
if-
the
if-
choice you get.
If we can get a advantage when they attack them, then let's them attack first.
Alright,
Like-
that means that we'll do combat as normal. You guys will be noticed and possibly attacked first. You guys have all you are hidden, means you have advantage on all your ranged attack rolls. If you start running then attacking, that doesn't do it. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, no. If you move, you have to make another stealth check or a hidden check or something. Because otherwise,
That's why all the ranged ones went for the sneaky one.
But okay. Top of the round. It is the half orc. You all still being hidden.
It's just like,
Upon
what up, folks?
upon the approach of these two, he
Good morning.
I feel like getting beat up by a bunch of muscular green men.
he will hold his action. After that, it is the chieftain's turn.
For the play and it's safe.
Chieftain does notice you, Utsil, coming out in front a little bit aggressive. He raises his left hand, on which he wears this this darkened leather glove that seems to have like burnt edges and a lot of like scorch marks on it.
Mm.
He reaches out the hand and kind of points in your direction. And out of that hand, 3 bolts of fire fly your direction.
He's a spicy boy.
So, okay. To try and hit you, Utsil, with all 3 attacks. The first attack is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
The second, a 17.
Also hits.
And the third, a 19.
Yeah, no, they all hit.
So those 3 bolts of fire all flying your direction. You, approaching the camp now, suffer... Let's see, is that bonus? No. Alright. For the first strike, you suffer 6 points of fire damage. The second strike, you suffer 5 points of fire damage. And the third strike, you suffer 8 points of fire damage. As those 3 bolts just hit you. The glove smokes for a moment. The glove smokes for a moment before the orc chieftain kind of grabs his axe and points towards the 2 of you, and he goes, "Kill them."
And wait, 19.
So the orc chieftain will keep standing there. After that, Bree, it is your turn.
Yes.
You're currently still hidden.
I want. Yep. And I will stay hidden for a moment. I want to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the one that's wearing the clothing I recognized.
Alright, that's the half-orc that's standing right there.
The half orc, yeah.
Very well. Tasha's Hideous Laughter,
Yeah.
you say.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, very well. That is a 12.
Yes, he fails. He
Hey,
is becoming incapacitated, falls prone, and is unable to stand up for 1 minute. And I use my concentration for that spell.
Okay, very well.
And at the end of each turn, each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. Everyone has attack on
Advantage.
Oh no, it only has advantage if it's triggered by damage. So
Okay,
yeah,
very well.
if
he's
it's attacked,
prone.
it gets damaged.
Yeah, he's
What?
prone, so ranged attacks have disadvantage against him.
Yeah.
And melee attacks have.
But does he get to make a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn?
Yes, at the end of its turn.
Alright, very well. After Bree, unless there's anything else you wish to do?
I can't do anything else with my bonus action, I think. But I can use one of my potions of endurance, so I want to take one, if
Alright,
that's okay.
go ahead and roll d8 plus 4.
1d8 plus 4. That's 11.
Alright, you get 11 temporary hit points.
Yes. Okay.
After Bree, you see the priest that is currently standing in front begins to move and starts casting a spell. She is an action is going to cast Bless.
On us, of
Of
course.
course.
Oh, if only. So, She's concentrating on that. Let's say this one, and the chieftain are all blessed. Or actually, she's more selfish. She'll take one herself. Alright. That's her turn. She will also take one step back as one of the orcs, the half-orc now suddenly hits the floor and begins laughing. After her, George, it's actually your turn.
Alright. Seeing his friend being roasted, George will build up the courage to move forward and, stand roughly like 5 feet in front of, so I think it's like, yeah, that's perfect.
Alright, take a couple steps
You
forward.
know I will charge ahead, right?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
For now, George will stand there, because
Alright.
you'll be at the last anyway. And, a hammer will form near or next to the priest, the woman, the orc female.
Alright. The hammer suddenly appears in space.
And that will swing at her,
Go for it.
which plus has increased. Yes, it has.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 20 to hit.
Does hit.
In that case, she takes 9 points of force damage.
Farewell, 9 points of force damage as the hammer just suddenly appears and whack hits the priestess over the shoulder. She has to roll a constitution saving throw.
Yep.
For 7, that fails. As with that hit, the bless suddenly dissipates.
Nice.
None of them are blessed
Um,
anymore.
And, why not? I will also throw a sacred flame at her. So that's a dexterity saving throw on her part.
Farewell. That's a 19.
Yeah, she's fine.
Nice. So after she gets hit with the hammer, the spell dissipates, and the bless kind of vanishes in thin air. But then the flame darts up, and she quickly steps out of the way. No effect. After
That is
George, Utsil, it is your turn.
Ah, yes. I will. First of all, can I reach any one of them with my normal
5,
move?
10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can reach this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can reach this one. That's the only one.
Can I reach that one but stand inside of the camp instead of go from the outside?
Let's see, you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can step here. This is the closest you can
Yeah,
get.
that's the space I'm
5,
in.
10, 15. Yeah, you can go over here. That's the only way you can reach
I
him.
can stand the space below that, right? Or not?
No, these blocks are occupied by the spikes.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. If I can reach someone, then I will rage as a bonus action, and I will attack him with my moonlight dusters. Or
The
gauntlets.
moonlit gauntlets.
Yes.
They're not currently lighting, but they are magical. So go ahead and make your attack rolls.
And just needed to edit my shortcut. That's a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Nice. For... Oh wait, it also increased. 11 points of damage.
Farewell. You come walking up to one of the orcs. You run up into his face. You like uppercut him, and from below you see some of his tusks and other teeth kind of start flying about. The jaws immediately dislocate. There's a lot of blood that suddenly comes out of his mouth. He is not doing well. But that is your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn. That's everything I can do.
After Utsil, it is the orcs' turns. Let's see. This one is going to move into melee range with you. This one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is going to move over there. This one goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't get in range perfectly, but he will be over there. Before he leaves, though, he looks over at the laughing half-orc and he goes, "What are you doing? Get up!" But aside from that, George and Utsil. Utsil, one is going to be attacking you with a great axe.
That's great for him.
It's a great
His
axe,
attack
buddy.
is a 14 to hit.
That misses.
The other one that attacks you, also with a great axe, is 11 to hit.
It also misses.
George, same happens to you, but one attacks you with a great axe for an 8 to hit, and another attacks you
Yeah.
with a javelin for 10 to hit.
No.
Alright, so as you
Unfortunately.
guys are being attacked from all sides, having your fists and your shield up, none of the attacks manage to hit. Most of them bounce off of your armor or you dodge them out of the way. That's a fucking
you can
lucky
do.
first round for you guys.
Well,
Angie.
no, I got no,
Yeah.
that's not true. I got 19
Okay, you got
points of
pummeled
damage.
by,
Yeah.
that was rough.
Yes.
But Angie, it is your turn. Most of the half-orcs have now scattered, or orcs have scattered to the opposite side of the camp. What do you want to do?
I am going to. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay with the firebolt for now.
Yeah, if you move, then you lose the advantage.
Yeah. And I wanna. Let's see. 1, 2, 5. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I will cast it at the one standing near. I think it's Utsil.
There's two standing right next to Utsil.
I
Oh
don't
wait,
think you
then
can
it's
see that.
George.
Yeah.
With
George, he also
the
has two. You have one that's standing
Yeah,
5 feet away from him and one that's standing next to him.
next to him.
Next to him,
That
very well.
one.
Go for it. Your tackle.
Yes.
Your attack roll bonus has gone up, by the way, thanks to the fact that you
Yes.
have now an 18.
That's a 22.
22 hits.
And he takes a d10 damage. That's only 2 damage.
Very well, 2 points damage.
By the way, you had advantage.
Yeah, you do have advantage on the
Oh,
attack roll.
yeah.
Go ahead
Yeah,
and
well,
roll
maybe
again.
the 20.
No.
Nope.
Yeah. Well,
George is one of them is kind of fighting in your direction. His axe hits your shield. There's a loud ring across the field before the axe bounces off. The moment you kind of take your shield to your side again, you see him kind of arch forward as a fireball just slams into his back. He's still standing upright, but that hurt.
Do I have to roll stealth again? Because.
No, you are just no longer hidden.
Okay.
you need to hide again as an act.
As an
Oh,
action,
yeah, that's
unless
true.
but you're not a rogue, so you can't do it as a bonus action,
Ah.
sadly. All right, very well. After Angie, Kiala, Sky, what's she doing?
Well, she is grabbing her longbow and she is trying to get a good sight on the chieftain.
From the
As she wants to
position,
point two arrows
because of
at
the fact that
him.
there's a tent standing here, from her
Mhm.
current position, she cannot see him. So if she moves, she's no longer hidden, and at the moment she cannot see him. She can only see like this range.
And that tall person that's standing in the middle, that's
This
the
one?
priest?
That's the priest. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's also okay to hit.
All right, go ahead and make an
So
attack
she
on the
wants to
priest.
hit her. She can multi-attack, so she wants to make 2 ranged attacks against her, and she has a +4 to hit.
Go for it. She has
So
advantage
I
on the
will.
attack.
Yes, and the first one is a 19 to hit,
19 hits.
and the second is a 17 to hit.
17 also hits.
She would have advantage on the first, right? At least.
Yeah, she has no.
Yeah,
she
but
she
she
has
already
advantage
hits.
on. She has advantage on both attacks. So the first one is a 19 and 17. So the first attack hits with a 19. Then you roll again with advantage.
Okay. It's a
Uh,
21 and a natural one.
The 21 and the 19 both hit. So both attacks hit.
Okay, so I take the average amount of damage, which is 12 damage in total. 6 for
No,
every hit.
You gotta roll for every hit. We don't take
Oh,
averages here.
that's stupid! Why?
Because that's funnier. It's more random.
But as a DM, that's better. Normally I do that as a DM. Just take average. That's
Oh, I
way
don't.
faster.
Yeah, but rolling is more fun. Are you
Yeah,
fucked, or do you
okay,
take
but
1
not
point
in
of
rolls
damage?
room.
See, that's much better than average.
1d8 plus 2. First one is 7, the second is 10. 17 damage.
17 points of damage.
You're lucky it's
Very well.
great. Otherwise I would be mad at you.
Alright, two longbow arrows just sink into the back of the priestess. She goes, "Ugh!" And for a moment, arching, and now noticing the fact that there's a bunch of people shooting from the back as well, and not just only approaching from here. After Kiala,
we were
Zira,
confident for a reason.
unless Kiala wishes to move, Zira, it is your turn.
That one.
Kiara stays where she is.
That's why it works.
Okay, Zira, what do you want to do?
Let's see which one is the biggest one I can see because I can't see the biggest one.
From your position, you can see the priest. You can see this orc and this orc, as well as the half orc that's laying down there laughing at the moment.
Yeah, he ain't no threat. I gotta attack the priest with my new acid spray.
And the priest with your new cantrip, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, very well.
See what's
So, let's see how
this
this
was 6.
So go ahead and make a ranged attack roll.
Yep, I'm on it.
Is she within
Oh,
30
well,
feet then?
those
5,
are-
10, 15, 20, 25,
Those are
30. Yeah, she is.
terrible. Terrible rolls. I
What'd you
hope her AC is also terrible. 12.
12. 12 does not seem to be enough. The globule of acid that you fire out just kind of flings past and hits the grass unaffected, just dissipates, no effect.
Sad life.
Wait, that's with advantage?
Yep, that's a 12 and a
Yeah,
11
that
and a
was
12.
with advantage.
Alright, anything else you want to do, Zira?
That sucks.
Well, let's use my movement to go to the other tree I see.
This one?
Yes.
Alright, you go 5, 10, 15, 20. You're now on the opposite side.
I might not be hidden, but they can't see me.
Fair. Alright. After Zira, it's the half-orc's turn, who cannot do anything but laugh and roll a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn.
He wasn't attacked, so...
He wasn't
That's
attacked,
just
so it's
normal.
just a straight roll. That is a 3. He stays laughing. It's super hilarious that he's currently being attacked.
Nice.
By the way, I'm gonna put this
Good.
on him.
We're
He's still
just
alive.
that funny.
You guys are just that funny.
Mhm.
After that, it's the chieftain again. The chieftain kind of looks to his left, seeing the guy laughing, goes, "What are you laughing about?" Also noticing that he's been being attacked from the side, he sees a particular halfling standing
Oh
not
yeah, of
behind a
course.
tree.
Mhm.
He will... Let's see. He's going to move towards this side of the camp. Goes 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh,
Whoa, he's strong.
25,
Pushes a tree.
30.
Moves over a whole tree.
He goes 30 feet over there.
Mhm.
From that position, he's standing much closer. Although he still can't reach you, he grabs like this heavy spear and just chucks it at you.
Wait until he turns into a Glabrezu. Same guy, right?
Same miniature.
Please.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So,
the Grizu.
Bree. Let's see, you can throw 2 of those. So, his first attack, Bree, is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Just
His
standing
second
really close.
attack
like-
is a natural 20.
That also hits.
So, 2 decently sized orcish spears being chucked in your direction.
Yep.
Oh, that is
Close.
not
See
fun.
Bree getting shish kebab next to you.
Halfling
Well-
kebab.
Because he's throwing them,
Angie.
he's throwing them with one hand. So,
He's a quick
Bree, for the first attack, you suffer. That's a lot of damage. Alright, you suffer 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. I'm scared right now. What's the second gonna be?
So I want you to roll a concentration check.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll a
Wow.
constitution saving throw.
That's actually really lucky.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20, so your
Two.
concentration stays up. Second one is
Yay.
a 12. No, 12 points of damage.
Holy fuck.
That's actually not
Okay.
that bad.
So I would like for you to roll another constitution saving throw.
Oh, please. 17.
17's enough. Concentration stays up.
Yay.
After
Okay.
after
Minus
that,
21.
after getting shish kebabbed,
So-
Bree, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Yes. I can't focus on 2 spells, can't I? With
You cannot concentrate on 2 spells, no.
No, that's a shame.
That's gonna be a problem for bards, by the way.
Yeah. I wanted to drop concentration on the Tasha's hideous laughter,
Alright.
and I will cast Barrel's Pride, my new spell,
Alright, you
And
cast Barrel's
as a
Pride.
bonus action, and grab my rapier to attack this guy because I fucking hate him and I want to get back at him.
Alright, you're concentrating on Barrel's Pride. Angie and Zira, you guys can see as she whips out the rapier, she casts a spell over it, seeing this glow emanating from the weapon itself, somehow enhancing it. So go ahead and make your... what do you want to do? You're currently still standing 5 feet away from the guy if you want to attack him with it.
He's gonna grow like.
No, it doesn't grow.
I have to move 5 feet, right?
Yes,
To
you
be
do.
in his range, to move in reach. That's okay.
Alright, so you
I'll
move
go a
5
little
feet
bit
forward.
further. Yes. Okay, and then I'll attack him.
Go ahead and make your attack rolls. Roll.
Okay. Roll, yeah, only one. No! Why? I rolled a natural one.
Natural 1. You cast the spell
Lucky.
this time for
Wait,
the
you're a
first...
halfling. You're a
Yep,
halfling.
you're a
Yeah.
halfling.
Lucky!
God
Lucky!
damn
Why
it.
did I forget that?
Yeah.
Darn it. Go ahead
Why?
and roll
Better.
again.
13! But
13
I'm
is
sure
not
it's
enough.
It's not gonna hit.
13
No.
does not hit. You, with all invigoration you have, you cast the spell, imbuing your weapon. You swing at him, almost missing. Then you realize, oh, I'm a halfling. You dash forward a little bit, but still, you manage to block it out of the way with the shield. No effect. Sadly.
Oh, I'm a halfling. Let's
You're a
meta game.
halfling.
You wrote it as a +4?
Yes.
No.
No, but no, you don't.
Dexterity and +2.
You have no, for Barrel's Pride you use your it's a melee spell attack. It's not a dexterity attack.
Oh. Wait. I can use my charisma for that, but it's also a +4. Plus my proficiency is a +6.
So that last
So
attack,
15.
15
It's a 15.
15 is higher, but still does not hit, sadly.
Well,
But it
Okay.
is something to keep in mind.
Yes, I'll remember it.
Alright. After Bree, it's the priest's turn. The priest recognizing what's happening here. You, George, notice besides you suddenly appearing in very similar fashion as your hammer, a rather large spear, an orcish spear that just floats in middle air and just starts driving itself towards you. It's going to attack you with a... that's a very low bonus. With a 12.
yeah, so. I mean, she can join the rest, I guess.
Alright, the spear just attacks and misses. She herself, after that, is going to move 5, 10, and disappears into that tent. After her, George, it is your turn.
So, George will take a step so that every orc is within his range. He
Very well.
will cast his new cantrip, Word of Radiance, and both of them need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, 2 Constitution saving throws. A loud radiance boom just fills the area.
Is indeed, well, it's not loud at all.
No, it's
just
not
a
the-
similar spark to the others, although only this one reaches not far.
That is an 11 and a
No,
7.
shatter is loud.
Oh, both hit then. Or fail.
Both fail,
say.
yeah.
So they take 1 point of radiant damage.
Whoa. They do not
So
seem
they
to be
better
bothered
back
too
off.
much by that. As the radiant energy kind of pulses out from you. You know, sure, 1 hit, 1 point of damage. You did it. Good job. That's your action.
Yeah,
Way
meanwhile,
to go, George.
my weapon does move also into the 10. He's just like, no, you don't.
5, 10, 15. Alright, you
Pulls
don't
up the sleeves.
have a line of sight on her. Because she's inside the tent, so you cannot see her.
I think we
Which-
established
Right,
that the
that wasn't a
weapon
problem.
Sort of.
Alright,
has
go ahead
his
and make your
own-
attack rolls, yeah.
Well, you know, I can always miss with a 22.
Nope, that hits.
Don't think that misses. So she takes another 7 points of damage.
Alright, 7 points of damage. Very well. Alright. Yeah.
That's turn.
No, I wrote the wrong. Alright, there we go. That's your turn. Very well. As the hammer disappears into the tent, you yourself cast the Word of Radiance in the area there. After George, Utsil, it is your turn.
The guy I already hit was looking rather
Pretty
bad.
bad,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I want to recklessly attack the other guy, the one I didn't hit yet.
Hey, go for it. So you go
That's
reckless.
2 13s.
Both hit.
Well, for 10 points of damage.
Very well. That one also suddenly looks really bad.
And then for the other attack, I want to hit the guy that already hit.
Hey, go for it. Make a bonus action attack.
With reckless, of course.
Yeah.
That's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
For 5 points of damage.
Hey, that guy dies. You first punch the one right in the chest. You feel the sternum kind of crack slightly inward. You hear him breathe very heavily at one point. Then you quickly jab with your other fist towards the other range. You hit him right with the thick knuckles on the gauntlets, just right in the chin. This time the dislodged jaw just kind of gets pushed into the skull as he just and falls backwards, very much dead.
That hurts. Can I move past him so I can with my back to the camp? Or no.
You can move over here.
No. Actually, no. Don't do that. Never mind.
Alright, you stay there. After Utsil, it is the orc's turn. One of them is looking pretty rough, but he sees an opening in the defense of his opponent. So one is going to be attacking you with his great axe, Utsil, for a natural 20.
Yeah, that is.
He sees an opening, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
You suffer
12.
27 points of slashing damage, halved, luckily, to 13.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage. That's max damage.
That's
All
max
right.
damage.
She
Well.
stopped calling out things.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to happen.
Well,
So you take that damage as the axe gun just sinks into your chest. He rips it out again. And there's a big cut in your shirt now. Should probably patch it up at one point, but you're still standing upright, luckily. The other ones
even
are
at
not-
27, I would have been fine, but well, fine.
The other ones are not
Relative terms.
brainless. And they're going to try and up their strategy against the heavily armored little dwarf that they're standing against. And are both going to attack you with their great axes. George? The first
Mhm.
one is a 22 to hit.
That hit.
You suffer 6 points of slashing damage from that one. The second one is a
Wait.
13.
Wait. Oh, well, that would miss anyway.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll for a Constitution check, or concentration check.
That is indeed Constitution. 13, which is I
Shield
believe
of Faith
fine.
stays up. Very well. After the orcs, Angie, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Well, I see the big bed near me, so yeah. I'm gonna try and. Am I gonna do that?
I don't know.
Grapple him
Fireball.
with
Oh.
my second level new second level spell.
Very well.
Wait a moment, because yes, within 30 feet, and I will try and grapple him
Right. Is there
against
any
his strength.
strength saving throw? I know. Is there any specific way that your Maximilian's Earthen Grasp forms? Does it look in a particular way? How does it look?
It's a left hand.
Okay.
I
I have the wrong mini then.
And it's just a very female hand with long fingers and sharp nails.
Aye, very well. As that out of the earth very smoothly comes flowing out and reaches out for the orc there. Where do you want to put it? On which side?
On the opposite side of Bree.
Aye, very well.
Yeah. Over
She
there.
cannot flank with it, for the record, but it does
No,
go
no.
ahead and attempt to grapple him. He rolls a strength saving throw,
Yes.
which is a 19, which means that it comes out and reaches for him, but does not hit, sadly. But it stays there, so you
Okay.
can attack him again next turn.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Very well. After Angie, Kiala.
Yeah. I just forgot. Is it an action to put away a weapon or
Bonus
to swap
action.
weapons? Bonus action. Okay. Then she will use her bonus action to exchange her bow for her short sword,
Very well.
and she wants to make 2 attacks at the orc that attacked me.
Right, so she steps forward to be within melee range. Go ahead and make those attack rolls. By the way, the
Yes,
chieftain has not
let's
yet
see
been
what-
hit.
Yeah, no.
+4 to hit. Okay, let's go. First one is a 20.
20 hits.
Second is a 9.
9 misses.
Yes. And I see it's 1d6 plus 2.
Alright.
So I roll for damage. It's 4 points of damage.
She's gonna die this turn.
Very well.
The orc is
stabs
just gonna
him.
grab back and just.
She stabs him in the back with one of the short swords. The orc just goes. It's not doesn't seem too bothered by it, but has been stabbed. Anything else?
No, that's she can't disengage or hide anymore, and she's in range. So,
Alright, very well.
and
In
she
that
already used
case,
her action. So
After Kiala, Zira, it is your turn.
Well, I don't think I can see the big guy very clearly.
Not, I would say he's got, like, in your way, there's a tree and a massive hand. No, you cannot see him, not clearly in any way.
Well, then I'm gonna do the other thing I was thinking about before the priestess even ran into it. I'm
Okay.
gonna set the tent on fire.
Alright, do you have
Yeah,
anything to set it
that's
on
right.
fire with?
A tinderbox.
Okay.
I'm gonna set it old school on fire.
A tinderbox for the is it? So
yeah, I'm gonna do
sure.
it old school. I'm like, this better work.
Very well. You move up to the tree. I would like for you to go ahead and roll a survival check with disadvantage with a DC of 10 to see if you can light the thing on fire. Because you're trying to do it in combat, gives you the disadvantage, but it's a rather easy thing to do, so it's a 10.
Yeah, right.
So disadvantage survival check.
Because of course my stats changed and now I'm okay. Oh. Rolschoen, please don't. Rolschoen already did me dirty. This is not gonna work.
Nee. Yeah.
Even if it was advantage, it didn't work.
Met een 7, je begint met je tinderboxje.
It's a DM.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
You're in
We're
Dutch.
home game.
It's-
The
sorry,
idea was
sorry.
so stupid, you went Dutch.
Yeah, as you go over to the tent, you start with your little tinderbox. It does not seem to catch. You need something else to be able to set a tent on fire like that. But that's your action.
This is what you get when you have a tinderbox in cobalt size.
Extra small. Anything else?
No.
Alright.
That was it.
After that, it is the half-orc's turn. The half-orc uses half of his movement to get up. He kind of looks around. He sees one of the orcs being pummeled to death. The other one's not doing too well. One's looking very bad. The priestess has been chased into the tent by a massive hammer. The chieftain is surrounded by 3 people as well as a massive earth hand. He
Please.
He goes back to sleep.
Please. Yeah. Or he's laughing
He
again
goes back
because he
onto the
thinks this is
ground.
ridiculous.
he
Back
is
into the
gonna
back row,
go
bedroll.
5, 10, 15 with the rest of his movement. And then he goes dashing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. He
You
is
wait,
taking.
you running away.
He's
He
on
is
the run.
running. He is running away.
He's your soulmate, George. Oh my god.
Wow. The shade. The shade.
Alright,
shade.
there's just a lot of shade today.
Alright. But after that, it's the chieftain's turn.
Oh yeah, of course. Bring it.
The chieftain has been stabbed in the back.
Oh
Told
god.
you.
Sorry,
Told
Kiala.
Told you.
So
She's gonna die.
first, he's going to make a swing at the halfling standing in front of him, because that's the easier target. It's much smaller.
Yeah. And in front of him.
He
instead
goes,
of
"Come
at
here,
his
you
back.
little shit!" And he brings up the massive great axe down on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a. Let's see.
Wait.
Yeah.
She has a plus. No. Wait. She has a +6, but the armor class is only 13. What?
You mean Bree?
Oh no. Oh.
No.
Never mind.
Alright.
I'm
Bree. The
Yeah.
first attack on you is a 10 to hit.
That fails.
Hey. As he swings towards you, gets stabbed in the back by Kiala. He turns around and goes, "Fucking elves!" And he swings at the elf for a
Oh
22
god.
to hit.
Sorry, Kiala. 22. That hits.
She dead.
No, she has 16 hit points. Please. Spare her.
This one's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Uh,
totally
she
claim
takes- she
everything
takes
for her
15 points of
because I
slashing
wanted to
damage.
use her. How many?
She takes 15
16.
points. 15 points of
Oh.
slashing damage.
She has 1 hit point left.
Alright, very well. As the axe just hits her like right in the chest, there's a massive gash across her front. There's just blood spewing everywhere. She's not doing well at all, and that's. But you know, she offered help.
This is more than help.
After the chieftain, Bree, it is your turn.
Yes. I would like to make an attack at the chieftain in front of me, and I'm facing his back, right?
No, you're at the moment he just swing back real quick. You facing his front.
Okay, I'm still facing his front. Okay, but I'm still gonna attack him with my rapier.
Go for it.
Barrel Sprite is still effective, and I want to cast a healing word as a bonus action on Kiala to make sure she doesn't die.
Alright. Go ahead and make your attack roll first.
Yes. Okay. D20 plus 4. It's a 13 to hit, and I think it's not enough.
13 does
Oh
not
no!
hit.
Wait, I'm still not doing this right. I'm supposed to add my charisma modifier. Oh, I rolled again. Sorry. What do I need to use?
You use your charisma, which is your spell attack bonus instead of your dexterity. So it's 13 plus your spell attack bonus.
Yeah. No, it's not 13 because it's 9 plus my spell attack
Oh,
bonus
It's
that's
plus my
15, which still
proficiency.
wouldn't work.
Right? Yeah.
But now that you've attacked, you could flank. You
Yeah,
could
you
have flanked.
flanked. I was
Yeah.
about to say the same thing, but
Kiala's standing over here. You could have moved over there, I guess.
Mm,
You can do that after
Yeah.
after you attack now, if you wish.
Yes, I want to do that, and I want to cast Healing Word on her.
Alright, go ahead and roll for the healing word.
That's 1d4 plus my charisma modifier. Okay. She heals 7 hit points.
Very well.
that's pretty good.
After Bree, it's the priestess's turn. The priestess is gonna run out of the tent. Is gonna go
He's
5,
having a bad
10,
day.
15, 20, 25, 30. It's gonna move over there. And it's going to cast command on George,
Of course.
saying grovel. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Don't grovel, you son of a bitch. Oh no. It's an 11.
11
He's groveling.
is a success.
Oh
What?
my god.
Thank God she's not a great one.
She will attack with her spear, though,
Spear.
for a 15 hit.
Oh, no, that's spear. Yeah, that bit.
Right. After that, George, it is your turn. Luckily, you're not groveling.
So, having this weird thought to grovel is like, oh, wait. And instead, the weapon moves 20 feet again towards her.
All right, 5, 10, 15,
Dude.
20.
And just, tries to hit her.
Go for it.
13 to hit.
13 does not hit. This time she actually brings up her staff to kind of block the weapon, managing not to
Alright.
hit her.
That's fair. I'll just attack with my hammer, and I attack the one that is towards Utsil's
This one.
direction.
Right,
Yeah.
but very well, go for it.
At least try it. No, it's an 8 to hit.
8 does not hit. You swing with the hammer, miss him completely as he kind of dodges out of the way. No effect.
That's it.
Farrell, after George, Utsil, it is your turn. You're facing off against one of these orcs. You see the priestess running away out of the tent for casting a spell at George. You see the half-orc disappearing on the opposite side into the forest.
Yeah, no, the half-orc doesn't bother me that much. I will recklessly attack the one in front of me
Go for it.
for a natural 20 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
That's 17 points.
He's
of
double
damage.
dead.
Yeah, you with that one you can just hit him like right in the face. The face kind of crumples inward and he falls back into one of the tents. He is dead, very much dead.
Then I would like to walk
dead.
into the middle of the camp and chug a healing potion.
There you go. 5, 10, 15. Right over there, that's the middle. And chug a healing potion.
More towards the big chieftain.
Alright, 15, 20. All your movement? 25.
Yeah, all my movement.
Alright, 25, then you're over there.
Yep.
Hey,
And
go ahead
chug
and
the
roll
healing.
for your healing potions, 2d4 plus 2. And after Utsil, it is the orcs' turn, which there's only 2 left.
8. That's good.
Alright, 8 points of healing to Utsil. George, you're going to be attacked twice by these orcs, both with their great axes. The first one trying to hit you for a 16.
That does not hit.
The other one trying to hit you for a 13.
So both Miss.
Alright, so they're all just swinging at you wildly. You manage to parry them, block them with your shield. The spear bounces off your armor behind you. Yeah, you are being pummeled from all sides, but luckily not being hit. As you
I
see
just hear
George
a lot of
running
shield
away.
blocking noises. I just hear a lot of shield blocking noises. I'm just like, he'll be fine.
Ding, 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 ding. It's like, I don't hear any yelling or any screaming. That's good for now. After the orcs, Angie, it is your turn.
Yes. I want to grapple him once again with Maximilian Earthen Grasp.
Yeah, very
If
well.
I'm correct, that's a bonus action, right? Or is it an
Again,
action?
If you don't cast it again, so I think
Yeah.
it is. Wait, let me check.
I'm not 100% sure. Let me check.
Because I can't find it though.
As an action, you can crush it.
Yeah.
Break out as an action, you can cause the hand to reach for a different creature. So you have to. It does take an action to try and grapple him again, or restrain him again.
Then I will do that.
Right, very well. Another strength saving throw on his end. He's pretty big and pretty strong. That's a 16.
Darn it.
Right, the hand tries to grab him again, but he just simply pushes it away. Sadly, no effect. But that's your action.
Yes.
You did not cast a spell there, so you can, if you have a bonus
No,
action spell, you
so
can still cast something.
can I cast my spiritual weapon?
Yeah, you can. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
Ooh, yes. A very, very long. No, just a rapier.
Right, a very beautiful silver rapier just appears into space.
Yes, with floral design, just like my staff.
Of course. Where does it appear? Next to the dude? And on which side of him?
To the bedside.
The bedside? So over here.
Yeah.
Okay, very well.
Can I still go? Can I still hit?
Yeah, there's a space
move
right
on.
there that you can get
okay.
to. You can also run around, which is a bit of more effort, but hey. Alright. After Angie, it's Kiala's turn, who just got hit with a great axe in the face, but then luckily healing worded.
Yep. And she was pretty shocked by that, so she's gonna disengage.
Nice, takes an
and,
action to disengage.
Run away. Yes.
Where's she going?
She wants to run away. She's going behind the tree she was before, and then a little farther. So she's actually behind the tent.
Right,
yes,
there.
over there.
Very well.
And she wants to swap her sword for her bow, so she can do anything if one comes over, one moves in the distance.
Very well. After that, Zira, you're standing there with your thingy and just trying to light the whole thing on fire. Doesn't work. You see a half-orc running away on one side. You see Kiala very bloodied running towards you and hiding back the opposite side of the tree. You hear a couple of orcs go down on the opposite side, and you hear the priestess running out of the tent. What do you want to do?
Everything's going according to plan. Let's acid splash the run away.
Hey, acid splash? That's
Make
a dex
that
save.
save.
Very well. That's a dexterity
Yes.
saving throw.
That's it.
That is a 10.
Oh. That means I get to do damage.
Okay.
Oh
Finally.
shit!
Oh damn! This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
The first time.
Yes, 4 points of acid damage.
Alright, you see,
Hey,
this
this
orc
orc-
is surprisingly nimble. And your attack, he managed to dodge it out of the way still a little bit, taking not as much damage as you would hope.
You fucking with me, right?
No, I'm not fucking with you. That's actually true.
You're getting murdered when you return in December.
That's why I don't return. That's why I'm not going to return. I don't want to get killed. After Zira, top of the round, the half-orc. The half-orc is going to run away 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and just dissipates off of the map.
At least he got a little bit of acid burn scars.
Yeah, a little bit. But he is out. After that, it's the chieftain's turn. Now, not having a whole lot of enemies anymore, there's still this halfling that keeps attacking him.
And that's still alive.
And
Is he
that's
gonna
still
fix that?
alive.
Yep.
So,
I mean, you can change
Yep.
that.
he will bring the
change.
great axe down on you twice.
Any change you want to see.
For the first attack, being a natural one.
Wow.
You,
Hey, that's
with your
nice.
luck, you quickly dash out of the way and the axe just sinks into the earth beside you. Then he swings again for a 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
Right, you suffer 13 points of slashing damage as the axe just buries itself into your side.
Okay. That one was tough.
After his turn, though, Bree, it is your turn. The axe gets pulled out of your side. There's a bit of blood that just gushes out.
Should I make a Constitution saving throw for my
Yes, you
barrel
do.
spry?
With a DC of 10, luckily.
It's a 7. I managed to
7.
fail. Nice.
Barrel Sprite fades.
It's cool little spell you got
Not
there.
going the way I planned.
You
I
didn't hit
tried to
yet.
be good. I tried to remember you, and then Rolls Room fucks me over already.
Yeah.
Again and again.
If only we could play in real life.
Yeah.
I'm sure your
I hate
dice would be
Rolls
much nicer.
Yeah, but for real,
Definitely.
I can give my energy to the dice, and then they
course,
will
of
roll
course.
for me, and they will help me. Yes,
course.
because the computing
my-
doesn't work.
Well,
My
Bree, is there
dice always
anything...
go into the
I just
no-no
traded to
pile.
scare my dice.
Bree, what do you want to do with your turn?
Yeah, I did want to attack with my rapier with Barrel's Pride, but then I have to cast another. I have to use another of my spell slots. Fuck it, I'm still doing it.
Ah, you're casting it again as a bonus action.
Yep.
Barrel Sprite returns.
And I'm hoping I can hit right now.
We'll see.
Third time's
Yeah.
a charm.
That's fair.
Yep. And right now I'm using the right modifier.
It's
It's a
good.
+6 to hit.
Let's see if it changes anything.
Okay, please, please. It's
Yeah.
an 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Yay! Okay. And let's see, it gains one additional 1d8 force damage, and if the creature is marked by my pride, which inspires my allies. The next attack an ally makes against this target gains an additional 1d4 to its attack roll.
Yes.
So remember that when you attack
So
that guy.
He's marked by
So,
Barrel Sprite.
I roll 2d8s then, right?
Yes.
+2.
One of which is magical piercing damage, and one of which is force damage.
Yep. And that's 12 damage for the guy.
Hey, very well. 12 points of damage. You quickly jab the rapier forward, this time piercing through the armor he is wearing. If you're pulling it out again. And he's marked. Very well. After Bree, it's the priestess's turn. The priestess doesn't want to be followed by this fucking hammer. It's gonna go 5, 10, 15,
Squirrel.
20, 25,
Let's go square about
30 feet over there. Let's see. And she will once again cast command on George, going, "Grovel, you little shit."
Don't make me go.
That's not very nice.
Damn, that's kind of hot.
Wisdom saving throw. 23. You do not want to grovel. There's just no
Like
way.
them thumbs.
He does kind of want to grow.
Oh, does he now?
But the spear tries to attack you for a 20 to hit.
Jesus.
He might want to grow privately.
yeah,
in
that's
the
his
bedroom
AC.
with her.
Right, if 20 is your
Wink.
AC, then that hits. Though you do not
Wink.
grovel, you do suffer 9 points of force damage as the spear this time manages to jab itself through your armor and into your body.
Kinky.
All right.
After this, George, it is your turn.
It is. Wait a second. The shield drops.
Okay. Shield of Faith, you mean?
Yeah.
Aye.
Not my actual shield.
No, but that's important to know. Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
And
What do you want to do?
I guess the hammer walks towards the orc closest to it.
Aye. 5, 10, 15.
Floats.
They're both
And it will
distance close.
attempt to attack it.
Alright, go for it.
We're 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
And it takes 6 points of force damage.
Very well. The hammer slams him in the back. He goes, "Ugh." He's not doing well.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking any risks here. No allies currently to back me up, so I'm gonna heal myself.
Now you're gonna heal yourself.
Just fair.
With what?
Just a cure wounds.
Very well. After
So,
George, unless there's anything else you wish to do,
nope.
it is the orc's turn.
No, it's my turn.
Oh right, sorry, Utsil, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Can I flank with
Bree?
Yeah. Is it
20,
possible?
25. Yes, you can. You can go 5, 10,
Actually-
15, 20, 25, and then you're right behind him there.
Oh shit, nice. Then I will make 2 attacks at him.
I no longer reckless, I assume?
No, I already have advantage, so.
Very well. You on
I
your
would-
first attack roll, you get a D4 thanks to Barrel's Pride.
Ah, yeah, true. With a D4. Which is a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit. You swing at him, but you even with the extra additional invigoration you get from Barrel's Pride, you manage to swing wildly and not hit him. It's no
It's
longer
a little
marked.
too bright. And then for the second attack, I will try again. Which is a 24 to hit.
24 on the other hand does certainly hit. Yes.
He's
I'll make
just
my own
really
investigation.
confused by Barrel's Pride. He's not used to it, right?
Or
It's
8
new.
points of damage.
8 points of damage. Very well.
Yes.
Good job.
Nice. Alright. You slam him in the back. He goes "Ugh," from the crunch that he hears inside of his body. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Very well. After Utsil, it is the orcs' turn now. The two ones that are flanking George at the moment. They will make their attacks. Both of them with their great axes. The first one is a 14 to hit.
No.
The second one is a 20 to hit.
Yep. That will hit.
Alright. You suffer 8 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
As one of the axes managed to sink itself through your armor and into your body. But that is their turn, after which it is Angie's turn. Kiala is
Yes.
is on deck, by the way.
I have a question.
Yes.
Spiritual weapon
Yes.
is to make an attack. Is it a bonus action or an action?
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Good, because I will bonus action try and hit him.
Go for it. You can also attempt to restrain him first with Maximilians if you wish, which would give you
Oh
advantage.
yeah, I will do that first then.
Very well. That is another strength saving throw, which is a 9. So he
Yes.
is restrained by Maximilian's earthen grasp.
Let me see. and it does 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's 7 damage.
Ooh, very well. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
And the spiritual weapon is
Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
yes. Wait, did I do that right?
I don't know. Did you?
I mean, it was my spell attack, right?
It's your spell attack, yeah.
Yeah, no, I did it right. Then it's a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No,
and-
15 does not hit.
Okay.
Sorry, my fault.
No,
15 does
then I
not hit.
miss.
Hey, the spiritual weapon, the rapier, just swishes by. No effect, sadly.
But everyone,
He is restrained.
Yeah.
Hey, Kiala,
Nice.
it is her turn.
That's great.
As he is restrained,
Mhm.
does Kiala have advantage on attack?
Yes, she has
rolls
advantage
against
on
him?
ranged attack rolls. He's currently like
Okay,
the hand
then-
is kind of like holding him up slightly from the ground.
Yeah. Okay, then she first steps a bit forward because she was hiding, a bit covered behind
Right.
the tree, so she can have a range at him and she can point an arrow. And she wants to make 2 ranged attacks at him.
Go for it.
Okay, let's go. Both with advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's a +4, I think. Yes, +4 to hit. Okay. One is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Other is a 20 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay, that's great. And then the damage she does is 2d8 +4,
Mm-hmm.
which is 14 hit points of damage.
Okay.
Wow! Kiala's back in business.
Alright, quickly, Kiala comes stepping out from behind the tent, switch to her longbow, two arrows in quick succession fly into him. He's holding almost still, so both arrows kind of sink into him very easily. But that is Kiala's turn, after which, Zira, it is your turn. You see the orc just kind of disappeared somewhere in the jungle. The tent is not lighting on fire. What do you want to do?
I'll move more towards George to see what all the ruckus is about.
You would have to walk around this thing, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30
I
feet of
understand.
movement. Alright. So you have 30 feet of movement to get over
Oh.
there.
Okay, and let's see which one closest. How far is he away from me?
This one is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away from you. Which is within 30 feet.
Yeah, because I will have advantage on that throw, but I also kind of want to attack the priest, so I gotta do some critical thinking. But I'll first help George a bit and attack with my acid spray that guy.
Okay, your acid spray flies out from your hand. Go ahead and make the attack roll.
Let's see if I can get a natural 20 because I have advantage because George's next to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's 22 to hit.
22 hits. He is covered in acid.
Yay! No, that was my turn.
So unless he brushes it off during his turn and gives up his action for that, he will take a little bit of damage. After Zira, it's the half-orc's turn. Half-orc is gone. The chieftain, angry at what's happening here, he's going to swing wildly around him. He's going to make one attack against Zira, one attack against Bree and one attack against Utsil.
Of course.
The first attack against Bree with disadvantage is a natural 1.
F.
Yay!
The second attack against Utsil with disadvantage is an 11.
It doesn't hit.
I rolled 3 5s in a row. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's not that's not
That's
supposed
great.
to happen.
Thank you, Rules Room.
So the axe just kind of wildly flings out of the hand. The hand majorly restricting him in any movement and not being able to hit anybody. But very well. After that, it is Bree, your turn. After you quickly, easily dodge the axe out of the way, this is being swung around. What do you want to do?
I want to attack him again.
Hey, go for
And
it.
for my bonus action, I would like to take. How long do that hit points last?
The temporary hit
From-
points?
Yes.
They last for an hour until you lose them. Yeah, they last for an hour or until you lose them.
Okay, then I'll take a normal healing.
Hey, regular healing potion. Go for it. To 2d4 plus 2. That's your bonus action, I assume. Oh no, we cannot hear Sky anymore. That is an issue.
Hello.
Ah,
Yes.
okay, it's a little delayed, but we're good.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I had to switch earplugs.
No problem.
They're dying because haven't taken a break yet.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's why taking a break is important for us.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
We will soon. But go ahead and use
Yeah.
your action.
Yes. I'm going to attack him with my charisma modifier again.
First, you have to roll for the healing potion as well. You haven't done that yet.
Oh yeah. Do I do that first or can I do that after I attack?
Go ahead and do it after you attack.
Okay. I just made an attack roll. It's a 25 to hit.
You have advantage because he is restrained, so you might get a natural 20.
Ooh, let's try. No,
Nope.
it's not a natural 20. It's also pretty high.
Alright, 25 still hits though.
Yep. So it's 2d8
Mm-hmm.
plus 2 damage. It's 9 points of damage.
9 points of force damage. And he is also marked once again by your pride.
Yep.
Hey, that's your action. You stab him. Go ahead and roll for your 2d4 plus 2. Real quick for your healing.
2d4 plus 2d4 plus 2, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 hit points I regain.
Right, you heal 5 hit points. After Bree, it's the priest's turn. The priest is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to move behind that tree. Don't have a lot of... They use that. They use all of those. 2 commands. 2 commands and a bless. Alright, she will cast with her final first level spell slot. Bless. Once again on herself, this orc, and that orc. That's her action. As her bonus action, she will attempt to attack George for a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You suffer 7 points of force damage with the spear this time.
Just checking. Is the second orc within 30 feet of her?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, he's not.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that one is, but the other one isn't. Hey, you're right. Oh, fuck.
No, don't do that.
Suddenly, some trees shift position.
7 damage, right?
Yes.
That.
Technically, she could have cast it before that, but that's fine. Hi. George, it's your turn.
Well, things are looking not too great. The hammer will, however, attack the orc.
Go for it.
or attempt to at least, with a 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
And he takes 10 points of force damage.
Alright, with that, this orc is simply crushed against that tree. Just his black blood splatters in every direction, and he is dead.
Was the other one already wounded by like a firebolt?
The other one has been wounded by a firebolt and is currently covered in acid.
Mm-hmm. Sure, you guys got my back. I'll try to attack him with a hammer.
Alright, go for it.
Ooh, 25 to hit.
25 hits.
And that is 6 points of damage.
Hey, 6 points of damage. You whack him with the hammer quite harshly. But he is still standing. After George, Utsil, it is your turn.
Good. I will try to hit the big dude in front of me.
Go for it, with advantage. And you get a d4 on your first attack.
Again. Nice. Not between the d4. The d4. For 22 to hit on
That
the first
hits.
attack. Yeah. For 13 points of damage.
Very well.
And the second attack for a 22 to hit.
The Orc Chieftain is not looking well. 22 also hits.
For another 4 points of damage.
Right. Yeah, he is not looking well.
That's kind of the point.
Well, not his point, but that's what's happening.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want this.
I mean, no, but he does.
After Utsil, it is the Orc's turn. The Orc, covered in acid, but blessed, is going to use his action to attack George. For a, let's see, plus 1d4. For 10 to hit.
No, that
Right.
will miss.
That ends his turn, at which the acid seeps through his clothing and starts damaging him. So, Zira, go ahead and roll for the acid damage.
Yay! 3 points of acid damage.
Alright, he takes 3 points of acid damage. Alright, and the acid now dissipates after doing its effect. After, after the orcs, Angie, it is your turn. Still concentrating on the
Yes.
grasp there. He is still held aloft and hasn't broken out yet.
As an action, I will crush him.
Alright, go ahead and roll for 2d4.
2d6.
Sorry, 2d6.
Gosh.
Oh, and he must make a strength saving throw.
He has to, even if you crush him?
As an action, you can cast the hand to crush the restrained target who must make a strength saving throw.
That is a 19.
He makes it. So he takes half of
okay.
2d6.
Hello.
That's 4 then.
Alright, he suffers.
Oh no,
four-
that's 3
That was,
Three.
yeah, 3 points of damage.
because I can't count.
Yeah, he is not doing well after being crushed once again by the hand.
After that, I will hit him as a bonus action with the spiritual weapon.
Go for it.
That's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
It does 1d8 plus my...
Plus your charisma.
Yes. Lamatha. 1d8 plus 6 is 11 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's not doing well at all. He's like, there's blood seeping on the sides, like through the fingers of the massive hand. He himself is just like almost hanging limply. He's just barely moving.
That's
not good.
disgusting.
But after Angie, it's Kiala's turn.
Yep. Can she see the other orcs which are attacking George?
Yeah, she can see. She can see this one, but barely. She would be able to see him much better if she's standing over there. The priest,
Okay.
from here, she can also see the priest.
Okay, then she would be standing right there. And who do you think looks looks better than the other?
Worse?
The worst. Sorry.
This one.
My English is very...
That's fine. This orc's about to die. This orc's about to die, and they're all kind of like the same, but this one's definitely the worst.
Okay. In that case, she's gonna attack the chieftain.
Alright.
With, again, 2 arrows.
Go for it. Like, the range of hit points is not a massive difference at the moment.
No, okay, but if one of them is looking perfectly fine, then of course she's gonna hit those.
Yeah, no.
Okay. +4. One attack she makes is 17 to hit.
17 hits.
And the other is a natural 1.
She has advantage because he's currently being restrained.
Oh, right. Then she is rolling that again.
But 17 hits? No, but this is not a halfling. This is Kiala.
This is the other roll. It's a 7. Also not a hit,
advantage.
I think. Yeah, but that was the advantage of the one. Oh wait, I have to roll.
You had a 17 and a 17 and a 1, so 17 hits, and then you have a 7 and a 19.
19.
Which
hey.
also hits. So both of those attacks hit.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
That's pretty great. 2d8 + 4 is 12 points of piercing damage.
Alright, how does she want to do this?
She wants to shoot 2 arrows through his head, and she wants to shoot the point and the arrows like they come out of the eyes of the orc.
Okay,
Oh,
so as the orc is kind of restrained, they're being crushed by the
Love
massive
it.
hand. Two arrows quickly sift through the back of his head, jamming out. They're not perfectly in the eyes, but they're sticking out the front of his face. As the guy does go limp and is indeed very much dead.
Nice. Okay.
He doesn't spawn into a Glabrizu?
No, he does not.
Ah, okay.
After Kiala, after the chieftain dies, by the way, you see the priest kind of just Zira. You mostly see this. The face just drops, like in this face, like oh fuck. Zira, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna acid splash her.
Alright, go ahead and roll for an attack roll.
Oh.
Acid spray
Acid
her or
splash.
acid? Oh, very well. Dexterity saving throw.
Acid splash.
That's fine.
Because I'm not in range for spray.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's within 30 feet.
Really?
Yeah, she's right on the edge of 30 feet.
Moved.
So, do you want to acid splash her or acid spray her?
I don't know whether I have not make her seen a deck save, so I'm not safe to say if I can safely do that. So I'll do the attack roll.
Alright, go for it. Make an attack roll.
I mean,
Oh,
she
man,
may
my
wants to
God.
save flame.
She did.
Sad. That's a 10.
10 does not hit. The acid kind of splash against this tree here and just dissipates. No effect,
Oh.
sadly.
What a surprise.
After Zira, it's the half-orc's turn who's gone, the chieftain who's dead. So, Bree, it is your turn. You see one orc still fighting against George. You don't really see the priestess at the angle that you're standing from, but you kind of know where she is.
Well, I am going to I can dash to the other side, but I won't be able to make an attack, will I?
Which one do you try to get to?
Oh wait, let's see how far I can get with 25 feet, because I have to go around some
No,
stuff.
you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. You can get over there.
Okay,
This range.
I want to get over there.
Okay, so you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're over there.
And I want to cast Vicious Mockery with my silver flute
On.
on the one on the right with the
This
blue
one?
thing. Yes, that one.
Very well. A wisdom saving throw on his end.
Yep.
He gets D4,
And-
but no other bonus. That is an 8.
He fails.
Okay.
I have a +3 on the
Damage.
right?
Yes.
So it's a 1d4.
I have to get this. I have to figure out the specifics, but I'm 100% sure it deals +3 damage to any spell that deals psychic damage.
Yes. 1d4 +3 damage then. Okay.
Yes, go for it.
It's 4 damage.
Aye. With that guy just dies. You just like you yell at you. How do you curse him to death?
You're such an idiot!
You're such an idiot. He's
Yeah, you tell her.
falls to the ground
Broken
and
heart
dies.
syndrome.
That one's dead.
Nice.
Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
No. I'm staying here and taking overview.
Alright.
Yeah.
In that case, the priestess
Oh wait, the priestess is still
alive.
well,
The priestess.
still alive, but she's over there, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Never mind. I'm not
Isn't-
doing anything.
She's not doing too well. Everybody else alive, all of her people are dead. You see the bless drops for now,
Mhm.
and she drops the spear that she has with her, and like kind of like backs off for a moment. She goes, "I do not wish to die just yet." Very manly voice for a woman. But
She's
that-
surrendering.
That
What?
is where we're going. Unless, does anybody want to kill her?
Not really.
I
Not if
was
she
gonna
says
look
that in
around
common.
the camp on my
She
turn,
says that in
actually.
common, yes.
Yeah, no. Then
In that case, as she surrenders, this is where we're going to be taking the short break, so Bree can charge her headphones. We will be back in about 15 minutes from now. So for everybody that's sticking around, thank you guys for sticking here. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Yep.
See you in a moment. Welcome back, everyone. We took a little break, and so we're good now. So,
As usual.
as everybody's here, now level 4, and just defeated the orcs, the orc priestess surrendering in common. What would you guys like to do? The orc, she just kind of steps forward. The spells drop. The spear dissipates. She herself drops her spear, and she goes, "I do not wish to die today yet."
Okay, fair.
That's good.
well, that's a good decision.
A bit of
I
blood.
would rather not kill more people than necessary, so...
I mean, we were paid to do a job, but
Well, let's not make this too
I'm not gonna attack someone who's surrendering.
Well,
You are a prisoner.
she's still pretty close to me, so I'm pointing my rapier at her and I say, "Come closer to us, and don't do anything. Otherwise, I will use this."
Okay. She will start walking towards you, and she just kind of continues. She's like, "How far do you want me to walk?"
And I walk, and I let her walk until she has a rapier like this at her kid.
She's
Yeah,
she's quite a bit taller than you, so it's more like in on the sternum between the yeah. And
I'll
she
point
kind of
my rapier like
she kind of
this.
stops.
Or I point
there.
at her knee. That's also possible.
Sure.
What are you
Alright.
keeping here?
You want me to use some rope, tie up her hands?
Yeah, that's
I
a good
also have rope.
I will do.
Please.
I will try to restrain her.
Okay. You tie her up with rope. She
So what's
allows
your
it. She
name?
surrenders. It's kind of defeated. She's still looking at the dead orc and the chieftain in the distance. Does not seem to be immediately respond to your question.
So, I was just wondering if other orcs who disappeared and never came back talked about me.
That's a weird
She very curiously looks at you, confused. Why would? Huh?
Don't worry about
Because
that.
Because I burned one so good, he wanted to kill me again.
The moment you say
I
that,
killed
there's
him
there's
before.
like a she kind of goes in
Yeah, what are those
recognition. She's like,
people?
oh right.
Why are you here?
I don't think that concerns any little dwarf. May have.
Oh, you're getting an attitude now.
Well, you've
We're
surrendered, so you
lucky
can
that
tell
you
us.
gave up.
You've surrendered, so you can tell us what you did here.
We are not done here yet.
Well,
Gorgot will
most
still
of you
come
are,
to
I'll
kill
tell you
all
that.
of you.
Well, I just grab my dagger and stab her ankles.
What the okay.
And she tries to like kick at you, but she's restrained. She can't really hit you. But there's like a
You
bleeding
better
gash in her
talk.
ankles now.
Better talk!
George is
Well,
sort
you
of-
can sell it.
No, you don't.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check, Zira.
Oh yeah, I'm so good at those.
With her
Okay.
squeaky voice, she will be very intimidating.
Well, she also just stabbed her in the ankle.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
intimidation. Ah, yes, that's roll
passively
completion.
aggressive.
That's a 15.
Okay, she goes. Why? We were just setting up camp for the rest.
Who is the
How
rest?
I
many
have no
of
idea
us?
what's coming.
Well, no, we don't. That's why we're asking you.
She, like, clutching, trying to stop the bleeding in her ankle, goes, the outpost will be wiped clean, and will make a great base. Kogak will kill you all.
For now.
Kugark.
Korgak.
Korgak. Okay, I'll write that down.
Well, you can tell us about the elf orc who was running away like a little girl. Who was that?
That little chicken shit just joined us
Yes.
a couple of days ago, claiming to want to help us, but it's no help at all.
Shall I go after him?
We probably should have done that.
But I
Well-
have this, and I hold up my potion of swiftness that I still have.
But
Uh-huh.
only you are not really.
Doesn't it last just for the day?
No, I don't think so.
Sorry, what'd you
I'm
say,
gonna
Angie?
check.
But you alone are not really. You versus him, I don't really think you're gonna win that fight.
That's the user.
Yes. I can take him one-on-one.
Are you
I
sure?
don't.
No, I don't have
really.
it.
I want to ask the female priest another question.
Sure. She's still sitting there, like, clutching the leg.
Mm-hmm. Why are you working for this Korgak?
The Horned One. He will take over this world. I brought Gorgok here to get rid of all you stupid human folk.
There's only one.
All you stupid creatures. Halflings, elves, dwarves, all that filth will die. And a new
But-
world will rise again.
If I may ask, what is he exactly?
Let me guess, an
What?
orc.
Of sorts. Much too
Not
powerful
really,
for
but-
any of you to deal with. So if you're wise, you'll leave this jungle at once.
Well, you are
I'm,
plenty.
I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm looking around to see if I can find a big ass fucking stick.
There's more than easily a big ass stick that is much too heavy for you to lift.
Yeah, I wanted to say.
So come help me. I have a plan. You need to help me.
The moment she says that, the orc kind of just in fear.
With what? With what?
I asked
Okay.
the orc.
With what? I asked.
Okay, so Utsil, I've seen other people do this. I have never done it myself, but I kind of want to try. I want to put, I'm pointing at the big guy. I want to put his head on a stick here on the ground.
Why? If I may ask.
Warn the other orcs that probably are coming this way to know to not mess with the people here because head on stick. It's a warning.
I mean, we could do that. I'd rather not, but we could.
I just really want to try it, Utsil. I've seen it so many times. I've never done it.
Well, maybe we shouldn't, like, you know. It's a bit weird.
Yeah,
What
that's
you're
what.
going for.
You can have a lot of heads, right?
That already.
Why would the orcs be? Wouldn't the orcs just be angry if they see the? It would count as an insult. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
feel like they just do it themselves, you know. They're really.
He
you
died
know.
already, so hey,
I'll be angry anyways.
Probably.
probably.
So
I
are you
go
helping
looking.
set up the head on the stake or no?
I find it a little weird. I need to. If you give me a moment, I need to.
Are you helping me?
I need to think about it.
While he's doing that, I with my little dagger tried to already saw the head of the big guy because I have nothing else.
Sure. So while
George
Zero's
will look
doing
around.
that,
Yeah. I
Sorry.
want to ask the female priest again something.
one second. George, you wanted to look around, you said?
Yeah, I just generally want to look around what's inside of the camp.
Like perception or investigation?
Investigation. I'll
Go
take
ahead, make
my
an
time while
investigation
they are
check.
doing all this stuff.
Can I help George?
Sure.
And I basically want to walk around him and walk with him and just talk about what Sierra just asked.
Sure. But Bree, you wanted to
I'm
ask this
worried.
female orc one something.
Yep.
That's a little weird.
Why should we keep you alive if you're acting this hostile towards us?
You better answer, especially now I'm doing this weird stuff. She knows I'm a wild card.
And she goes, because I'm the only reason you could possibly postpone the attack. Gogak will come looking, and if you kill me, you'll be surely dead.
What makes you so special to him then?
Because I brought him here.
Yes, but you're useless now, probably. I mean, we could take you down.
So
And I
because
have to
you
say, we're not the
surprised us
strongest.
like insects and fools.
Well,
If
if
you
we
had
are
fought us in the fields,
insects,
you would have died.
then what are you? You're not better than us. I mean, you were defeated by these insects. These creatures, you're just... Yes, yeah, I think if you were dead, he wouldn't give a shit. That's what I think.
Try it. I have a great
Okay.
afterlife waiting for me. And without me, you have nothing to bargain.
Well, I don't think we have anything to bargain anyway.
Wait one moment. As she is still tied up, I want to talk to Angie privately.
Sure, Kiala can, like, keep an eye on her.
Yep. What if we take her back to the outpost? Take her with
That's-
us so they can guard her.
Probably the best idea, but...
Because I think if we kill her, it is what she wants. And I'm little scared. I don't know if she speaks the truth about this Korgark and that he's going to attack.
I mean, it's probably the best idea to do that, but I don't really know if the outpost can hold a person like this. And I don't really think they can survive an attack like this. And once again,
What do you
If
think
I'm-
What do you think that Gorgark is? Is that the one we saw in that really recognizable clothes? Or
no,
is
I
it-
don't really. No, it's not the half orc we saw, because she was talking bad about him, and this person she was praising. She talks about getting him here, so I think maybe he's from another place from this earth, or maybe even a different one. I don't really understand it. I've read about it once, probably somewhere, but I don't know if it's real. But she talks about I don't know, getting him here, and I don't think he is from this place. I think it's a new something.
a demon or something?
I've no idea if that's what he is. I cannot. But maybe the sense is these monstrous creatures. They. I don't know. I cannot tell what they be. What their action would be. I don't have that knowledge about them.
Okay.
I don't know their beliefs. Don't know their. So that's a guess for me too.
So we can try to take this priest back with us to the outpost, but we won't know for sure if the guards can take her on the watch, if they can watch her and make sure she doesn't attack again, or if she is not being freed. Or we can kill her and warn the town that another attack is coming up, but that is a rumor.
Maybe we should discuss this also with the rest of the party, because I don't quite know what to do with this.
Yeah, I want to ask her one question, and with that question, I want to see if she speaks the truth to me.
Okay.
And I want to ask her how many are there coming when you will be attacking us.
Alright, if you ask that, she goes, too many for you to handle. Make an insight
Does she
check.
speak the truth?
Well, without an insight check, you can figure out she's very sure about her case that there is too many for you to handle that is coming.
Okay.
She's convinced.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she's speaking the truth. I can be pretty convinced too.
She's
So you mean
convinced
as
that
in
whoever's
you-
coming is too much for you to handle.
Okay.
That is her truth. If that is actuality truth or her just boasting, you're not able to find out. Like she doesn't tell you
I
exact
just-
numbers.
I just yell while I'm still busy trying to solve the head. Do you mean you in singular or you in a group?
All of you. In the meantime, George, what did you get for your investigation check?
22.
Shit, alright. Looking around the camp, seeing what is here. You find inside the tent another map, which is very similar to the one you had found before, that has a detailed description of the area quite close around Pomoria, about a mile in radius, with strategies on it, which seem to be directing to that a larger force will be attacking all 4 gates at the same time. Aside from that, which is the most tactically advantaged thing you find, you do find there's a bunch of sets of armor and a couple of shields and weapons, if you wish, from all the orcs you killed. But there's also a large chest containing 4,109 gold pieces.
What? A jackpot!
There's also a smaller chest holding 12 vials of blood. You're not sure what kind, but it's all a little darker black, so closer to orcish. There's a couple of red ones that would insinuate humans or elves or something like that.
I hide them from Zira
Sure.
before she.
That's probably the best idea.
Aside from that, another thing that is of particular interest, once you are like close to where Zira is currently sawing its way through the bone, that is like the bone of the head itself. The one glove that the orc chieftain was wearing on his left hand has like a singular rune written on it.
Mm-hmm. We saw what it.
You had an idea of what it could do.
Well, I felt it.
Yeah.
And you felt it, yeah. So that's all things of interest that you find.
Well,
There's a
that's
little-
a good amount of gold.
There's a little weird suggestion, don't you think? Putting the head on the pike.
Look, Utsil. We all become adults at different ages. But that is just a thing we like to say. I think in reality, you know, with years comes adulthood, and she is 3 years old. She doesn't know much better.
Well, fair enough.
But I do suggest we don't push her in this way. We
No.
help her a bit, you know? Slowly.
I wasn't thinking about helping. I don't
You
think
had
it
any,
Hmm?
like siblings or maybe
Not really.
nephews or cousins?
Well, not really, actually.
Well,
It was very singular, very. I didn't care much for my family.
oh. Well, let's not go there. This is not the time nor the place.
It's fun. It's places like the ruins that really interest me.
I see. Just
is what-
don't encourage that behavior with her.
Oh no, I wasn't planning on to.
No.
At that point,
Just
you hear
don't
a faint as Zira manages to push her way through the bone, and the head kind of comes off with a single slash of the dagger. The bit of skin that holds the neck together at the back just is cut, and she has the loose orc chieftain head now, with two arrows, longbow arrows, kind of sticking through it.
Why was
She'll
that my idea again?
She'll figure out that this isn't the
disgusting.
way.
Yeah, I hope so.
Zira, do you want to mount it on a pike?
Yes.
Okay. In about 5 minutes from now, it will be mounted on a pike.
Zera, I do suggest we don't do this, but
You know how they say you
But
need
yeah.
to try everything at least once? Well, after this, I have tried it!
She looks a little like my little cousin.
That is very terrifying.
Yep.
But at that point, you all kind of reconvene together near the staked head.
Yeah, everyone stay with, a little
So,
close with me.
I stand this, looking very proud.
Sure.
I
George
did
just
that.
sort of sits down and starts doing a prayer of healing. Everyone gather around. Don't wander too far off. I think all of us
people
can
will
use a
laugh.
bit of. So,
How long is it gonna take?
10 minutes. I'll do prayer of healing.
You can heal everybody. So who do you wish to heal? Because you can only do a limited amount of people, right?
Up to 6 creatures. So, I think even with
Kiala.
friend,
Yeah.
that is 6.
You can not do. The only one you wouldn't be able to do is the orc.
Oh, I'm not gonna heal the orc.
I figured.
I'm not killing her, but I'm not healing her either.
Very well. In that case, everybody except for the orc heals. How many hit points?
12.
Did I need it? I'm at full.
Okay. Everybody heals 12 hit points except.
I'm
for-
also at full.
Nice. Thank
Well,
you,
not
George.
everyone is.
Oh my
I'm-
god.
I'm gonna write a song about you because you've saved my life over and over again.
Right, but what do you guys want to do?
Let's talk about families. No, we'll do that when we're back.
Let's get back.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay,
Oh, by
one
the way,
moment.
everyone,
About it.
I found something, which might be very useful. They left this convenient map with like most of their strategies on it. It just says it like with the orc also here.
That's great. We need to bring that as soon as we can to the outpost, I think.
When George says that, he looks like intently at the orc. What is her reaction? Can you like sort of see if she's worried
The moment you
about
say
that?
it like that, she has this look of this look of like, fuck you.
But can I get her as like a genuine like fuck reaction? Like that shouldn't be there.
Make an insight check.
All right. That's what I wanted to do. Insight. Oh, I'm fishing in. I would have thought.
Who'd have thunk?
That's an 8.
8.
With proficiency.
That's plus 6.
You're not sure.
Oh god.
You're not sure.
Yeah. Comment me that. Anyway,
We have to decide what we're gonna do with her.
well,
Are we
she's our
gonna take her
prisoner.
back to the post and keep her alive, or are we gonna murder her here, or are we?
No, she surrendered. It's only fair if we give her.
We have to
No.
keep her alive now.
Yeah, it's
She
a bit.
threatened us. Are we gonna keep her alive?
Well, what
Are
she
you telling
threatened
me
was
I
what?
put a head
She
on a stick?
threatened us to do what?
She
Get
gonna
a
bite us?
get a fearsome reputation for nothing because she can't even tell others.
I mean,
Well-
we're not gonna let her go.
I don't really
Yeah,
want a
no.
reputation with these orcs. I'll be honest
I'm-
with you.
I'm sure the guards at the outpost wanna have a talk with her.
That is.
Yes. But can they handle
want
her
these
when we
orcs
are
to
gone?
Fear me.
Probably.
Trust me, they can handle her.
Well, okay. But you handle her on the way back. Not mine. Not it.
Sure.
Not it.
Can I sit on her shoulders?
Yes, you.
On the shoulders of the priest.
Yes.
Oh god.
I mean, she's restrained. She can't really do much about that.
I suggest we just take it with the ropes. I mean, she can't put up much of a fight.
Exactly.
Dus then we take her with the ropes.
Yeah, and if we have to go down again, we just kick her down.
You guys wanna?
We don't do that.
You guys wanna return?
Yes.
Fine.
Oh wait.
Hmm?
I look at I look at Angie, and I want to see if I can see clear footsteps.
Go
Maybe
ahead and
north
make a
or-
survival check.
Okay, I have no proficiency with survival, so D20 will do.
You want any help with that?
It's a 5. Yeah.
Well, you already rolled.
Well,
Yeah, but
I
maybe
want-
someone can look with me.
I'll
You
allow
know,
somebody
you
else to
already-
roll as well.
I will help.
Oh, by the
with
way, we
Oh,
found
roll
some
two.
gold.
1 second. Let's
So,
do the survival check first.
yeah, whilst you do that, split it up.
Please, it's still.
that. Jesus.
Survival check.
Typing is hard.
A 9. It's a little bit better.
You
I'm
look in.
proficient
You
at-
look in the way that he traveled, and though the first few footsteps are easily found, in the distance he either covered them up or he went some other way, but you lose the tracks rather quickly.
Okay,
Up
smart
to the
fella.
hole.
He seems to have been heading in a western direction though, or eastern direction. Sorry.
Okay.
Smart fella.
Mm. Okay. Do we know if the city where we were traveling to it also is in eastern direction?
Yeah, if you go west, you go deeper into the jungle. If you go east, you go into
Mhm.
the countryside, and that's where the city and Mornadale and all the other countries are. So
Okay.
he headed towards civilization.
Okay. No, that's a
Fair
good
enough.
sign. So we can spot him later, maybe. But right now, it's gonna be hard to follow these tracks.
Yeah, he covered them up pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But you
yeah.
guys go on your way back. Eventually, your travel goes smoothly until you come at the hill with the vines, and you have one captive with you. What are you guys
Yeah,
gonna do about
I-
that?
Oh, how are we gonna do this?
You can take a
wait,
detour or find a way down.
Who's the best climber of us?
I mean, if we want to lift her down, I can hold her here, or at least try to.
What if both?
Who is the best climber of us?
Well, the strongest is Utsil.
Who?
Okay, who are the worst?
I'm not very
Not
strong.
sure why that's relevant. Look, what if
I'm
me
not
and
the
Utsil
best.
carry her both like in a row? We just put her and just throw her down a little.
I just cast Featherfall on myself, the priestess, Bree, Angie, and Kiala, and just pushes all off the cliff.
What the?
What the fuck?
Well, you
How-
can't
how do
really
you want to
you can't really push them. They're all a little bit too strong for that.
Yeah.
I'll say
Convince us to
uh,
jump.
she kind of like pushes at somebody's leg and is like,
My leg.
"Go." Do you guys jump?
What are you doing?
Sure, I'll take Bree's hand and
When
jump.
am I supposed to jump?
And I'm falling.
I scream while falling.
Who's jumping?
I
I'm
grab
not
jumping.
Bree's hand and jump.
Okay, so Bree, Angie, Zira, Kiala will jump.
The
Look
orc
down.
probably.
How far is it down again? 40 feet?
40 feet.
I mean, they're all floating.
You jump?
I'm just gonna.
You see?
Alright, Zira, who did you cast it on?
That's great. I cast it on myself, Bree, Angie, the priestess, and Kiala because I can cast it on 5, and I screamed, "Not you, George!"
Okay, so as you guys all jump off the edge, George jumps after you guys. Utsil, you're the only one standing on the top. Somebody pushed the orc priestess with her. Kiala just pushed her over. Everybody slowly begins falling down at 60 feet, in 6 seconds. You guys go down at a decent speed. George, on the other end,
I'm just gonna climb down.
Oh god.
George, you suffer 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into the floor below, leaving a little bit of a crater, a puff of dust below you guys, as George impacted the ground there. You're stunned there for a moment.
Just face down like starfish.
Oh boy.
It's like the outline of you in the earth.
Oh,
You just hear a faint. I'm
just like in the
first.
movie.
I try to quickly climb down. See
Sure.
if he's alright.
Make an athletics check, Utsil.
Yeah. Jesus, a 10.
You start going down, you're like, oh, I have to do this quickly. Fuck! And you lose your way again. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
19.
19. You catch the rope and slowly slide down to the bottom. Safely, luckily.
Rope burns.
I like your whoa, DM.
What?
Your whoa.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's pretty amusing.
I don't know. But anyways, you guys all manage to get to the floor. You continue your travel back. Eventually, you do reach safely Pomoria Outpost. George, a little
There's
worse
one
for
thing
wear.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I help him up as well.
How scared was the orc priestess when she fell down?
There's like this moment of what? She's being pushed over the edge. But the moment she starts floating, she's like, oh.
So she was in a moment convinced that we could handle
Terrified.
her, maybe.
She was
If
afraid
we-
for a second that you guys were going to throw her off the edge. Yes.
Yeah.
While she was bound.
Technically, we
I
did.
hope this.
So yeah. But
Honestly, if this doesn't build a reputation for me, I don't know what will.
eventually, you all hit the ground. And making your way back to Pomoria Outpost, Kiala kind of brings the orc over to the Pomoria guard, where Artis is currently also present. He kind of approaches you. He goes, "I assume you were successful then."
We were.
That's good. Some of you look worse for wear, but
Yeah.
a promise is a
Yeah.
promise. He grabs the 3 bags of coin. He kind of hands it out to whomever is willing to take it. He goes,
Yep.
"These are then for you," and he hands them to Bree.
George, don't forget about the map.
This
Can I have a
one,
tea?
he kind of gives
What?
gives orders to Kiala in Elvish to tie the priestess up to a fence post nearby.
Oh,
It's- at this
there's, by
point,
the
it's
way,
a-
map.
It's a bit later in the evening. He goes, "What? Oh, alright."
Yeah.
He takes the map.
Found
He
some,
He rolls it out on the table he was standing over before, and he goes, "Oh boy. That is bad."
Yep, you should consider this a serious warning because she was pretty aggressive against us. Towards us, I'm sorry.
We
you
figure.
can maybe
And-
get something more out of her.
But you all took care of them, right? So this is not going to happen.
There's maybe more coming.
Oh, well, she was talking about that. How,
She was talking about the leader who wasn't there yet. So you should be very careful. And
Yes.
she threatened you.
And maybe get some reinforcements just in case.
I'm afraid there's not much of reinforcements out here. We are miles away from the capital. Even sending a message would take forever. Thank you. We'll have to...
Can we take the message with us when we are traveling?
Possibly, but depending on when this attack is coming, it might be too late. But if we could alert the capital at the town hall, that'd be great. I doubt they'll do anything about it. All right.
Deliver a message.
Sorry, Kiala and I have some things to talk about. Thank you for your service. Yes,
Problem.
and he's a little distracted at this point. Conversation
Can
with
I
you
see
is
why?
no longer.
Or is it
Because
just
he's
because
afraid
he's
that this
shocked?
place is going to be attacked and everybody here is going to be murdered.
Okay, I
It's
was
not too
just
difficult to
wondering if
figure
someone
out.
else was going on.
No.
Okay.
Like that's mainly it. He's kind of distracted, and he kind of goes over to Kiala. He kind of calls some of the other guards over, and they begin discussing what they found.
Yep.
This is later in
Anyway.
the evening, by the way, so the sun is nearly setting. It's almost dinner time.
Should we divide some money?
Yeah, no, like snuck it all in your pockets. There's a 822
Oh, what?
gold. I'm sneaky like that.
No,
Make a
you're
sleight of
not.
hand check, George.
I'm like Santa.
I want to see if you actually managed to do it.
Like Santa.
Alright.
You sure have the beard all right.
Please roll fucking high. That'd be hilarious.
I will try it.
You can guide yourself if you wish.
Of course. 15.
Yep, that
That's
beats
pretty good.
everybody's passive perception.
Apparently.
How much did everybody get?
822 gold.
And
Wait.
how many was in the bags again?
822 gold, or what do you mean? The 700.
Yeah.
the
The the bags of coin we gained from artists.
Well, you got from artists total, which hasn't been divided yet because Ryu just took that.
That's for the party fund.
You can stick it in the party funds if you wish.
Or we stick a part in the party fund and we keep a part to ourselves. We can see.
I'm fine either way.
Yeah, I don't need all this money.
I'm rich.
The party
Just
or
tell me
the
how much to put in the party fund.
artist gave you 731 gold.
31. Okay.
253 silver. And 132 copper.
So the guys are okay with sticking it in the party fund. How about you, girls?
I'm fine with it, but I don't really need the gold right now.
I don't
And
even
I
know.
believe that having us much gold on me is bad, because when we get robbed, it's easy money for the taking.
That's true.
Besides, I imagine if we're gonna stay in the city for a bit, that's gonna cover our rooms.
Well, I just put
Probably.
it all in the party fund then.
Yep, I gave it to her.
Alright, everything goes into the party funds.
Okay. Can someone privately message me everything that goes in, because I need to do maths.
I'll message you
Yeah.
after the game. We're good.
Just do it privately, because then I can just, do it off screen.
Yeah. Here, I'll send you how much you guys get. Alright, so that evening, whilst after you've divided the gold in your rooms privately, so not everybody sees it, you will take a moment to like kind of clean yourselves after a day's worth of battle.
I'm just stitch up clothing.
I would
Yeah.
identify the glove as well, but I'm not sure if you wanna.
Yeah, if you want to identify the glove in that meantime as well, it's totally possible.
Yep.
It's a glove of blasting, which is similar to the circlet of blasting, but it's a glove. That is a dark leather glove with scorch engine scorch marks all across it. One single glowing red rune on the back whenever the spell is cast. You can cast Scorching Ray once per day with a +5 bonus to hit.
Cool.
That's
I
nice.
assume we are in our rooms when you identify that.
I guess, yeah.
So what does glove do? Well, I felt it, but
Well, it did what you did. You felt it face first. Shoots fire. Could be good for probably any of the ladies, really.
I think Angie.
It's in items chat. It says circlet, but it's a glove.
it's pretty useful as a way to set fire to campfire. Don't have to.
That's
No,
also a good idea.
you could also just use your hands. So.
I mean, you could. I'm not gonna assume that we're gonna be fighting people every day.
Well, until now, that's what we've done so far, sorta, almost.
Well, yeah.
But I hope in the city
That won't,
we're
that
not.
won't be the new normal, right? We're going to the city.
I don't know.
How long are we gonna go? Because I don't want to stay in the city for too long.
Well, we could, in theory, rush making a piece of armor if you want to help me, but I'd need a forge to use, otherwise it'd take roughly 15 days.
15 days? Jesus.
It can't rush hard, actually.
It'll probably take a little longer than 15 days, even with help.
That's with the ability.
Oh, if you take... Yeah, okay,
If
but
you
then you have
do
to pay
all
for
of
it
it.
in full. Yeah.
15 days is quite a long time. 15 days without getting out of there.
Well, I could use my ability, with my forge, and hire rent a forge if we could. And if you could help me, could maybe do it faster, but we'd be spending a lot of days in the forge.
I'll have to see. I also need to find out where
You know what? You learn a thing or two, actually. Good for you.
How do you mean? I learned about smithing.
Yeah.
I know how to use smith. I know how to use that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Does he?
I think he does, right? You have smithing tools proficiency.
Yeah. In my youth,
He's helped you out in the forge here before.
Oh,
Well-
I spent my early years in a mentorship of a smith. Even didn't do much, but you know.
That's very dwarvish of you.
Well, yeah, I skip going to work every day to drink and hang out. So I don't know how much I remember, but
Yeah, you're that kind of person. Okay, well, I would love if you'd help me, mate.
we'll see about that. But yeah, 15.
Glad I can count on you.
No problem.
A couple of hours, maybe an hour later, you all gather up for dinner in the tavern itself. There's a joyful music playing whilst everybody's eating. You have some time for yourselves before you expect Elkian to arrive as well. If there's anything you wish to discuss amongst the 5 of you.
Well, if anyone who is playing the music, I'd like to dance with him or her.
Well, sure. Yeah, no, there is a bit of dancing that can be done before the food arrives, as the Tuila and Joanna are kind of busy with the food at the moment. They're kind of running around while Kelric is in the back making it all. You take some time to dance, in that case, amongst the 4 of you who are sitting at the table. If there's anything for you to discuss, otherwise we skip till when Elkian shows up as well.
No, I
Glove.
just watch Bree very carefully.
Sure.
Keep an eye on her.
Glove.
I'm just at a random other table telling people about how George just jumped off a cliff.
They're all just kind of like, they're halfway listening and also kind of like, fuck off. But sure.
I don't think they want the glove.
Yeah, I feel
So
like they're not
it's
interested
3
in
of
the
you
glove.
sitting at the table, and George goes, I have a glove.
Yeah, and while Angie's just zoned out.
Staring at Bree, actually.
You know what?
I just come casually walking back after telling my story.
Yeah.
Anyway. So what else do we need to do in that city? Except for you making that armor again. I forgot.
We need to get you a better suit, you know? Better
No.
clothes.
No, we're not gonna do that.
There's no discussing this.
There is discussing this. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna rip it up.
We're gonna go to a barber. Oh, I gotta go to a bathhouse. You need a bathhouse.
George,
I mean, bathhouse.
Barber?
bathhouse.
Yeah?
it's a barber.
Oh, but
Yes,
barber
very-
cuts your
yeah.
hair. You don't really have much of that,
That's what skills.
I think.
I'm pretty scaly.
Yep.
Do they brush your scales too?
Maybe. Depends on
Maybe
the
at the
barber.
bathhouse they will. I don't know. I've never been too deep into that sort of stuff. But with this amount of money, I will be deep into this stuff.
Well, won't decline a bathhouse, but I still the clothes. I don't see. It's just empty weight.
You just
It-
throw
Well,
away
you're
the ones
getting
you have.
them.
Why would I
Yes,
throw
maybe
away the ones
we'll-
I have? They work perfectly well.
You don't have to throw away the ones you have, but you have to have a nice set before maybe we have to meet someone important, and then
I'm not
it's
gonna go through this again. We've had this discussion today already.
Also,
Yes.
please, for the love of
So,
God.
But if you want to go court someone,
The
because
what?
you think they're pretty.
In the
You
meanwhile-
we're like, I think you're pretty. Will you please eat some roast chicken with me? And you want to look fancy.
Meanwhile, I would.
If I feel like courting someone, then they have to accept me for who I am, which is wearing this.
Which is why it isn't
Meanwhile, I
happening.
want to grab someone on the dance floor. So I
Sure.
want to check one of the four would like to dance with me on the dance
Of
floor.
these,
Yeah.
the most likely would probably be Angie.
I was just staring at
She's
you
been
there.
staring, yeah.
Yeah,
Come on! And I grab her hand.
sure.
You pulled me out of a cliff, now I pull you into this dance.
Okay.
with that logic, yeah, the Angie's pulled onto the dance floor, and
Yeah.
the two of you have a nice little dance for a while.
With that logic, I'll fall into it.
Eventually,
I told you not to not you.
after a short while and conversation has been had, eventually you all reconvene as dinner is brought to your table, and Elkin also shows up and sits with you.
That was nice.
He goes, I have good news.
Yes, it was.
I have
That's good.
managed to procure a horse and wagon, which should probably be sufficient for all of us, including all of the items that we have procured here.
That is
It will
cool.
take a couple of days to travel back to Illinois, and as I said, for every day's worth of travel, I will pay each of you 50 gold pieces worth for protection. In exchange for that, I can have my full rests and do not have to keep watch, although somebody else will. I think that is more than fair, and whenever we do get into a fight, I expect you to handle it, as I know that you are able to handle yourselves.
We'll be fine.
No worries, Elkin. You can just sit there and sleep and not fight at all.
Have you ever fought?
I have fought. I am not a great warrior, but
Well, neither am I.
He has fought.
That
I
is
think
actually
That's an
true.
understatement.
yes.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should find a fight in there. Brush up on your brawling skills.
Harden?
Yeah, just have a brawl there.
I just pull it so a little bit, like on the side. What the fuck did we just talk about back at the camp?
What?
Wanna throw Zira to a... She's got a goal fight. If you're...
Fair enough.
She's gonna be
Sil?
bloody... Stuck
forgot-
to a bloody pulp.
What the
we're
hell?
No. You're not-
Still, what is a fighting ring?
Oh no, it's where dwarves fight, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a wedding ring, but instead of asking someone to marry you, you ask them to fight you.
Basically. But
Yeah,
for
sort
dwarves.
of. But it's not for 3-year-olds.
Oh,
Right.
it's a dwarven thing.
It's also, you can't
Yep.
use acid there. It's just with your fists.
Ah. Now
Well-
watch.
You can watch. She'll be fine.
Elkin asks you all for a moment. So, you took an additional day to kill these orcs. How did it go? I see you're all still alive.
Well, pretty well. Brought an orc with us.
Yeah, we fought the
Put a head on the
orcs.
stick.
we
course.
yep, we
Yeah,
fought the orcs.
You
Yep.
shouldn't.
First fell off
You
the
shouldn't have
cliff.
done that, but you insisted.
Did you kill them
I
all?
did jump off a cliff.
Well, there was one that was
no,
running
one
away.
ran away.
One ran away, and one we asked.
I mean, he didn't even
questions.
fight. He didn't even fight. He fell down on the ground laughing and then ran away. So
Yeah, I felt a bit offended.
Yeah, the laughing
didn't
was
think
my
it was
idea.
much of a threat.
Right. Well, that is good news, at least. And he kind of just... That's where his part of the conversation ends. He eats dinner with you guys. You guys finish up dinner. Eventually, everything's being brought away.
So-
Drinks are being brought out for a bit of relaxing for all of you. And as you guys
So you
are spending... Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, I wanted to ask. Do you want to go tonight or tomorrow?
I want to ask Elkian. He
Yeah.
goes, I was not expecting to leave today, or tonight for whatever lurks in the shadows of the jungle, even for the bit of travel that we have to go through here. I do not wish to run into anything. I think leaving tomorrow would be the best bet.
Fair enough.
That's
What
Sure,
time do you
it's
want to leave?
I don't feel like getting up too early in the morning. On the other hand, you guys do sleep longer than I do.
Do strike me as that kind of guy.
In the later evening, or in the later hours of the morning would be preferable.
That's fine.
Okay.
Get all the business
Then
in
we
order.
can imagine.
And Vero.
So, drinks.
As
Yeah.
you guys are having drinks and
Why not?
celebrating the last night that you guys have in this in the outpost,
Doomed
Why?
outpost.
there is yelling from outside.
After how many
in
drinks
the
is this?
This is this is but a couple drinks in.
Okay.
You see outside there's people running and entering their tents. Most of the people in the tavern get really tense. The music kind of stops. People start looking out of the windows. There's this heavy thumping sound outside from drums, just doom, 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 doom. There's also the creaking of wood. At one point you hear a very loud snap and as a tree in the distance slams to the ground. You hear some
Well, that's
voices
not
yelling
good.
outside, "Close the gate!"
Sounds like trouble, but
What do you guys want to do?
I just had a refill.
I look at Angie and I say, "Not already."
You think it'd be
Apparently.
No.
You think they want us to help?
Well,
Because I-
probably.
I have dashed outside.
Alright, Zira
Uh,
dashes outside.
Angie runs after Zira.
Elkian
grab
I
kind
run
of
after
goes.
Angie.
The moment you guys are
I
kind of
will-
leaving, he kind of goes, "For God's sake."
I will grab a drink at the bar and go
George
outside.
doesn't love you. He's just, Elkian, maybe we should leave today. I mean, is it really
Yo.
worth the while? It's just.
We can just leave right now.
I mean,
You're such a chicken.
I am a chicken, okay?
You
I'll admit
always
it right now.
sleep. You always.
I
I'm
don't
I'm
fight right now.
scared.
There is.
Look, I'm not even sure if
I mean,
I
I
broke
wanna
my
fuck.
back.
So 3 of you have run outside. The 2
Yep.
of you do stay inside, or you go outside as well?
No, I grab my drink that was refilled. I go to the bar, grab another drink, and then go outside.
So Utsil's running out with 2
While I'm
tankards of
drinking.
drink. Sure. The moment you
He's
run
not
out, you see Johanna kind of
taking
going,
damage.
"You're not supposed to take those." As
I
you
will
run.
take them back, don't worry.
George, do you follow as well?
George is not wearing his armor.
That is correct.
Probably
So
not.
George is like, goes upstairs. Oh,
Are you gonna put on your armor first?
Seriously?
yeah, George's not gonna fight without his armor.
Alright, very well. In that case, George, you do not get any of this whatever next happens.
No.
The 4 of you, on the other hand, you see Pomoria guards shutting the gates of the palisades on all of the sides of the outpost. You see Ardis and Kiala currently standing atop the rafters of the western gate. You see light flickering against the trees outside, where you assume that there's fire, possibly torchlight out there, and it's like mostly it's partially encircling the camp on the western side. You all run your way over there. The moment you guys get close, Artist kind of looks down and sees you all coming. You manage to, yeah.
I don't run over there.
Alright, you walk over there. The other 3 of you. You make your way up on the rafters above the gate where Artis and Kiala are currently also standing.
That's a lot of orcs.
Artis is kind of standing over the side, and what you see in front of you, there is dozens and dozens of orc that are kind of just surrounding the halfway surrounding the surrounding the outpost. A quick guess would be maybe nearly a bit over 100 orcs.
That's a lot of
You
orcs.
see a couple of very much larger dark shapes that are not very distinguishable, a bit deeper into the jungle. Creatures that range in size from 10 feet to 15 to 20 feet. As you guys are standing there, there's just this orc, this sea of orcs that are kind of chanting. Before you slowly see them at the back, the center of it, walking across the road. The back, they start parting themselves, kind of opening a way as you see a single individual making their way through.
So, quick question:
I
how many
throw a
guns
fireball
did you have?
The moment you ask that, Utsil, you hear Artis going, I don't think enough.
No, that's a lot of orcs.
You see also, within the camp, there is many other individuals, some adventurers that are there themselves, kind of come walking out of their tents wearing pieces of armor and brandishing weapons. And you all kind of look over, and this one individual makes his way through the orcs. All the orcs keep like a 5 feet distance, social distancing, as he makes his way through. Walking up front, standing there now, is a gray-skinned orc, almost. He is about 8 feet tall. He has jagged spikes sticking out of parts of his body. He's wearing this heavy bear rug as clothing. There's these two massive horns that come out from the back of his head that kind of curl in front. Two small white pupiled eyes, and he brandishes this massive battle axe that is made out of this beautiful near silver platinum material that is just beautifully layered. It is a very odd contrast to the individual you're seeing and the weapon he's wielding. But he walks forward, he plants it into the ground, and he looks up at the gate. He's standing probably about like 50 to 60 feet away from the gate, and yells out to the outpost, "You have something of mine. I am going to take this outpost sooner rather than later. But I want you to return my priest to me."
That was yours.
You say that?
Please tell me
You're a
you
little
killed her.
Yes.
Yep.
He goes, "I will give you a day. Return her to me, or I will slaughter everyone inside. If you return her
he's
to
gonna
me, you may all walk away unharmed and leave this outpost."
Inside check.
Make an insight check.
21.
21. He seems rather desperate to get his priest back. Though to the validity of his offer to let everybody walk away unharmed, you have doubts still.
Yeah, no, I that was the thing I was inside checking at.
He goes,
Please tell me you killed her.
you ask that to Artis?
Mm-hmm.
Artis goes, "No, we haven't. We thought we could get more information."
Great.
Well, let me then. Where is she?
Wait,
What?
Sarah, wait.
The
We have to think this through.
the individual standing there out there goes, "You have till tomorrow evening." And saying that, he kind of grabs the axe once again, lifting it over his shoulder. He turns around, starts walking his way once again through the sea of orcs. The orcs still standing out there for a moment, chanting, clapping their weapons onto their shields. You see them kind of disperse more around the entire outpost. Their torchlight kind of illuminating the entire area around it, almost as if the forest around the outpost is on fire. Before
I wanna fight
eventually,
that guy.
they all slowly start going deeper and deeper into the forest, until all the torchlights kind of dissipate and they also like turn out or go out after a while. You hear the darker shapes, the larger ones that are standing in the forest. You hear the very heavy footsteps as those creatures kind of make their way deeper into the forest. They kind of dispersed all the way around the outpost and took their distance for the moment.
Yeah, just sieging it.
Is there a way to evacuate this outpost?
If
At
they've
this point,
surrounded
George, you kind of come running.
if they've surrounded it, well, no.
Artis makes his way down the steps. You see him, like, his hands in his hair for a moment. Kiala stays up on the rafter. He's, like, confused. He kind of pushes through some of the adventurers. Many of the adventurers kind of start scattering towards their tents and stuff. Eventually,
wanna
Artis
fight
makes
that
his
guy.
way over to the outpost and just sits down near one of the campfires that is there.
What in the world happened?
Big orc army.
And we
Alright,
just got
we'll leave
threatened.
it.
So
We have
where's
to
the
help them.
priestess?
Well, if you make your way over to Artis, he kind of acknowledges your existence there, and he goes, "We are in a lot of trouble here."
Correction,
way-
this outpost.
Right.
Is there a way
That is
we can safely evacuate this outpost completely, or?
Well, we don't have any tunnels or something, and
Sad.
Why didn't they
I don't
attack
know
us?
how wise it is
Let
to
him
leave.
think.
I don't know how
Please.
wise it is to leave now. I don't know if the orcs will
Well-
let us.
Well,
they had
if we
displaced
can
it.
leave unnoticed, then
About the priestess.
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
What is about the priestess?
Where is she?
That's what I asking.
The priestess
And
is
there-
captured, and
Well,
they
I
want
her back.
they want her back.
We have
So
her
So they
still.
threatened us. to
I
do
just
it.
want to have a nice little talk with her.
What if
No,
we
you
do?
don't.
I don't
Wh-
think that would be particularly a good idea. He asked, we can give her back, and then he says he will let us go. But he'll still take
Alright,
the
then we do it.
outpost.
I don't believe
So who
him.
cares?
I don't
You
know how
don't think
much
so?
experience you have with orc, but if they get in here, it's going to be rather difficult to get them out again.
Hmm
Well, how is that
Let
a
me
problem?
talk to her.
If the orcs
gonna
have a
kill her.
permanent base on the western border of this country, we're going to have raids inward constantly.
Yeah, this is
So-
That sounds very
It's an-
political.
this is an important position
Let
for
me
them.
just talk to the priestess.
Why?
no,
No,
Zira, you're gonna
literally
kill
said
her.
you wanted to stab her, so that sounds like a bad plan.
I did not say I wanted to stab her.
You
did
wanted to
stab
kill
her.
her.
Well, yeah, no, that
I'm
Doesn't
just
even
gonna
change
put this knife real close to her face and
Zip.
make her talk.
What did you?
What can she say? Do you think it's gonna
Yeah.
help us out of this?
yeah.
Can't you
There is
just
no-
trust me a little bit?
there is
Zira, after everything
absolutely
you've
no.
done,
You did insist on putting a head on a spike and did it yourself, even though it was difficult for you. So no, I don't think that's a good idea for that
Oh.
you go talk to her.
I just had to try it, Utsil. I've done it. It's not that great. I don't know why people do it. I'm over it.
that's good
Well-
improvement. But let's not talk about that. We
Let-
have a bigger problem.
Can't we just well, I kind of want to fight that guy.
I haven't seen him, but I'm gonna say no.
He was about 8 feet tall. I can take him.
Artist
I
shows.
don't really think.
Respectfully.
So we'll
Oh.
talk about this when you're sober.
No.
Artis, where is the priestess?
The moment you say that, he goes, "I don't think it's a good idea if you talk to her." We could do what he says and give her back, and then
But
hope he lets us
they
leave.
will probably not.
No, definitely not.
Well, what is the second best option? We just
She
walk
might
out
also
of
be
here?
the only thing that is preventing him from attacking right now.
I think so.
Probably.
But if we don't give her back, there's no chance of
Honestly-
him letting us go.
But with her, he is even stronger.
That is true.
Exactly.
She wasn't.
So that is why I.
But he
Are
might
you
let us
really
go if
sure
we give him
there is
back. If we
no
give her
way?
back. There
Are
is
you
no
really
way
sure?
out of. We don't have escape tunnels. This is not something we are simply set up here for explorers to venture into the jungle. We're not even. We're not.
And the
sent-
shithole via.
Actually, they didn't say that we should give her back alive, so
Right.
Look, let's not
I think
go
giving her
and-
back dead would be a worse plan.
Let's not try our luck here, okay?
Well, I'm pretty lucky.
Oh, come on, these half full. Not
No,
now.
just kidding.
No jokes.
We have fighters here. I don't know how good of an idea it is to sneak away. I'm afraid that if we do that, we will lose people. Undoubtedly, some people here are going to try anyways.
The jungle is not a safe place.
No,
Not
but
n-
this
now
isn't
that-
really too.
Not now that
Yeah.
there's orcs in there. This place is at
Um,
least defendable. We have walls, but
and
I
they
don't
have
know.
us surrounded. So if you leave, you'll probably encounter some orcs, and they can alert the rest.
we have fighters here, but I don't know if it's enough. We have the walls. We give us an advantage if we fight them. Can we? You guys have dealt with these orcs. Can we take them up on their offer? If we give her the priestess back, will they let us go?
Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
I-
He was desperate to
Only
get
I-
her back, but I don't think they're gonna let us go.
Like, she said she was the only one who could, prevent it from happening. But I really, really want to talk to her. And make her do that.
Yeah, she surrendered because she wanted to live. So we can still try something with her. I'm not sure if it does anything, or it gives us something to work with.
So
Isn't there something like a warrior code that if you defeat the big dude, that the rest will step down? I don't know I
Yeah,
don't know anything
and-
about.
And you're gonna do that.
I wanna fight him.
well, he has a
Utsil?
significantly larger force than us, and
Mano y mano.
orcs hate
Utsil,
elves.
I
If you kill him,
believe,
there's a good chance that
in
they'll
some-
just kill you out of spite.
Utsil, I've studied some other cultures and societies, and yes, in some that's how it works. In this case, I'm afraid it probably won't.
That's a shame.
No, those orcs won't. They will listen to their leader, but they also will attack if their leader is dead.
But that means we
They
have
don't
dealt-
care.
I don't think there is a better option than just doing as they ask.
I just
I think the best
really want
option
to
is-
talk to this priestess.
You wanna kill her.
No, I do
How-
not want to kill her because I know that keeping her alive is our safest bet for now.
What do
I
you
have
wish?
just one question in all of this chaos. How does Elkian think about leaving tomorrow when
Oh,
those orcs are at first?
Elkian is currently not here, but you can go look him up if you wish.
Well,
He's probably
I'm
still in the
sure
tavern.
he won't take the risk because we're not fighting with us 100 orcs. I'm not doing that.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Look, if
Well-
if you need to get information out of her, tomorrow I could make her force potentially to tell the truth. I mean, she could not talk.
I think probably just fighting them.
Oh,
No,
you
no,
need
no,
to get
no,
sober.
No. I mean, we have fortifications. We have the upper hand, technically. They have us surrounded, but we have walls that defend us.
Yes, and they have hundreds of orcs.
Yeah,
100.
but
We-
More like
Wow.
100, don't hundreds.
100.
It's a significant force, but still.
I mean, we We have walls that we can stand upon. What are they gonna do? Climb them with ladders?
They
Probably.
can.
Or the stairs.
Yeah, no,
Or
that's
when they come into the door. Or...
The walls here, by the way, are palisades, with like spiky tops. The above the gate there is enough space for about 2 people to really stand and fight.
Oh, okay.
So that like
No,
all the
no,
gates have a
that-
little bit of a perch. You can't. It's not a massive stone wall. It's a small palisade upon a stone
no.
base, and you can stand upon above the gate itself.
Yeah,
We
no,
will
I thought
die
it might
if
be.
we fight.
Might be. Hmm?
We will die if we fight them, and I will not die today, nor tomorrow.
Well, anyway, we do have the upper hand with the defenses.
We absolutely do not have the upper hand in this battle.
There are a lot more of them. Yes.
Artist goes, as long as we have her, I think she's the only thing that's currently keeping them from attacking us. Which
agree.
gives us a bit of time.
Yes.
Can we take out, 60 people here? Sneakily? Without them noticing? I don't
Probably.
know.
Surrounded? Probably not. Although they do have a lot. They do have less orcs since I think the ones that were in that camp were a part of this group. So maybe if we find an opening in their encirclement.
We're talking about
we might be able
60
to
people
do-
here. Is there any way you guys can... do you have a way of transporting people rather quickly? The best I can do is lead them through the jungle, but that might just be just as dangerous. You guys know firsthand how dangerous it can be out there.
Yeah. No, if we start walking them through the wait no how dangerous would it be? I've traveled these jungles before. I know about survival. It would be really dangerous. I know, but
You know how
How
much... you about know how much 60 people is, which is about the amount of people that are currently in this outpost. Some of which are fighters, most of which are not, mostly explorers. You would have to lead them through the jungle, in which you have encountered quite a few dangerous creatures. And aside from those creatures, you have the orcs. And if you could try and sneak them over the main road, which is probably, if they do have you surrounded, kind of noticeable.
well, how can I give an estimate of how many people will make it if we try to do that?
Make an intelligence check. That would be a very, very big guess.
8.
8. Everybody could die. Most people could die. Some people could die. You're not sure, but people will die.
Yeah. Yeah, no, a lot of people will die.
Artist goes, I'm gonna see what we can muster here within the camp.
Look, if you want me to, you can. If we can request an audience with the big man who gave the promise, I can ask him to check the honesty of the promise in offer for the trade. Letting everyone go, handing him the outpost. It is what it is. We're not gonna fight. No point. Waste of life.
But it's not a good idea that these guys are in charge of this outpost.
But what are we gonna do about it?
That's not really our problem, though. Like, I'm sorry for, but, and I do want to help everyone, at least as much as I can, but that's way beyond our expertise and our pay grade.
Everyone's survival is currently the most important part. If giving away the outpost is a way to do so, then we do that.
We can ask for help in the capital later.
I don't like saying it, but I'm afraid George has a point.
Why don't you like saying that?
Because I don't like the option.
Well, no one likes the option, but
But also,
But
you always
I-
choose the cowardly way out.
Because I care for life in general. My own, yours, the people in this post.
But mostly your own.
Same. People go first, so that's safe to people.
I mean, yeah, it's whatever.
Like
Maybe
I said,
we
I'm
should
not
try
about-
that.
Our lives more. To be
If you
honest.
go out there and you request an audience, and you can have a guarantee that everybody can walk away out of it unharmed by giving up that priestess, we can do that. I'll give you her. In the meantime, if you don't come back, I'm gonna see what I can do about defending this place.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
Artist kind
That's
of
fair.
reconvenes and goes. He kind of talks with his guards. They kind of scatter throughout the outpost. What do you guys want to do? Do you want like rest first, or want to go out right now? It's kind of up to you. What do you guys want to do?
No.
George will take a short rest.
They just
You-
pull themselves
Sure.
back, right?
They pulled
They-
themselves a bit into the forest, and then all the torches went out.
Okay.
You're not
Oh,
sure if they
you-
all just scattered and just went back to wherever their camp is, or if they're hiding about a few hundred feet into the tree line. You're not sure.
George will
Well,
use
probably-
sleep, by the way, because I need to spell.
All right, so George wants to take a long rest first.
Yeah, so do I.
Me as well, but I also think it's better to seek for the encampments when it's light and we have daylight. Not in the. I don't want to go in the dark because I can't see shit.
We could go in the dark, but I don't think it would.
Oh,
be
I was
much good.
suggesting I'd go alone.
No. No, we're not gonna.
We're
Look,
do
if
not
they
going to
attack
do
us,
that.
That's
then
not
at
a
least
smart
it's
idea,
just-
George. You're not that charismatic.
Well,
At
I'm not
least
really trying to be at that point.
I
But
am
you
going
know,
to
maybe
come with you. At least.
the least amount of bodies, I think, is best.
No, we're
Okay,
gonna
then
go
two of you go.
We'll go with all of us.
Odsel, no, if we don't return, you have to escort everyone out.
No, I'm not gonna.
You know
leave
the way
I'm
of-
not-
you
I'm
know
not
the
gonna
jungle.
Let you go there alone. That's not happening.
Utsil, it is
I
most
don't,
logical
I don't
way.
care about these people. Like honestly, I mean,
Oh.
if it'd be bad if they died, but I'm not gonna let you guys go out there alone.
It is the most safest way, Utsil.
I
If
don't
we
care.
don't come back,
I literally
at least
don't
Sira
care.
and Bree can have
No,
some protection.
I'm coming with you whether you want it or not.
Just be careful out there, guys. We don't want to lose you. We've already lost too many.
I'll try not to get killed, but orcs
It's
being
not on
orcs.
purpose.
So you are all going to take a long rest in the tavern. The moment you come back, Elkian kind of approaches you all and goes, "What's going on out there?"
We're fucked,
on.
that's going on.
The orcs have surrounded the place.
Right. Can we still leave tomorrow?
Probably not.
Probably.
Well,
Depends.
I'm gonna try to get us a way out.
Right. Okay. Very well. And he kind of like thinking to himself returns to his chambers. You'll want to take a long rest, which you can do.
I did bring the glasses back, by the way.
Sure.
Put them on.
Your plan, you guys' plan is for two of you to go and seek an audience with that big guy.
Yes.
Which one of you are
Me
going
and George.
No,
Wait,
I'm
what
coming
is-
with.
and Utsil's going as well.
Yeah, no, I'm going.
He is uninvited, but I guess he comes with.
Zira and Bree, what are you guys planning on doing tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm a little confused, yeah. I don't know.
Zero, do you know what you're going to do tomorrow?
Yeah.
If 3 of
It's
them are going
only-
to look for
Yeah,
trying to get an
They're
audience.
they're only going to. They're not taking the priest, right?
No.
No, they're not getting the
what I
priest
thought.
unless artist is willing to give up the priest if you can guarantee the safe, everybody in the outpost being able to leave safely.
Because I really want to convince the priestess to convince the other guy to keep his word.
I guess I can help you with that.
Well, that would be something then before the 3 of you leave.
Yeah, I don't think it's smart, like, to have to split the party with this. But
Well, that's what I'm asking. Are you guys planning on splitting
Yeah.
the party next game, or no?
Well, I'm assuming they're not too far off the orc.
You're not 100% sure. Most torches went out about 100 feet into the tree line, and then you
we
weren't able to
don't
see
know.
them.
Well, if we find out that they're not even surrounding the camp, then we just go back and be like, they're not here. But if
Mhm.
there is orcs, which I assume there are, like, it's not going to be a long thing, hopefully. Just, audience, we die or we live. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
going to fight 100 orcs.
no.
Well, what we can do is follow stealthily and see how things are going, and if it's not looking good, we can step in
Alright.
and help them.
Well, I think it's a good idea if you guys figure out what you're going to be doing before next session. But
Yeah.
until then, we'll see next week whatever they're going to do. We'll be ending the session here. So with that, thank you guys for coming out to play. Thank you guys all for coming out to watch. We'll see what they're planning on doing next time while the outpost Pomoria is surrounded by about 100 orcs. Yeah, so we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for coming out, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
peace.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.